Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back. This is the club and we are live. This is France against Spain, Euro 2024 semi-final. It's getting real serious. And we've got some great guests with us to bring us through the show. Of course, Buvey's here, as always. Club, well, you're OG, innit?
OG.
You are the club.
OG.
No, Buvey is the club. Buvey's here. We got JCC in the house. Shout out, John. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
You were
boys.
amazing last time. Well, the last few times you've been on, I've absolutely loved it.
Thanks, mate. It's an honour to be here.
Gone down really
nice
well.
to be here without Rory Jennings as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a nice break, refreshing.
You've
It's a
broke
nice
the news
break.
already to the people at home. Rory's not here, but Miles is here.
Best looking guy on YouTube.
Best looking guy on YouTube, apparently.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
I thought that was me, but maybe
Nah,
not.
no
Maybe I'm too old now.
I don't
Alright,
think
too
you're
many
in that-
greys.
I don't think you're in that race.
Man wore a Swedish shirt and now he's feeling all nice. Moving like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Miles is here as well. Thank you very much to the boys for joining us. Big game today. Are these teams playing to play England in the final?
Oh,
That's the way we've got to look at it, surely.
but who does England rather take though? Spain or France?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's the question.
Over to the
Great
boys
question.
over there.
That's the
Buvey, John,
question.
what do you think? Who would you rather see win this game tonight as an England fan?
I think it's 50-50. I think you'd rather play France based on form because I think it'd be a boring game and you'd back us to beat them in a boring kind of contest. But I think if England scored early against Spain, you could outplay Spain because they've got a lot of young players and in the sense you could bully Spain and be a little bit more smart. I think they're a relatively naive side. They're a fantastic side, but they're naive. The French aren't naive. So it's whatever you want to play against.
Well, look, do you think, as a Manchester City fan, do you think we can bully a team with Rodri in the middle of midfield?
By bully, I mean whip a ball in early, 1-0 win. Can they get back into the game? Can they do it? Whereas the French, I think it would go to penalties between us.
No, I agree with you. I'd rather.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd much
Would
rather
you not
play the
take
French.
that though? A
Yeah,
shootout
yeah.
against the French to decide whether you win the Euros?
Or do you gamble and say, could you put a ball in the box and it's against Laporte, an aging Laporte. They haven't got the best keeper in the world. The French have got better quality, there's no question about
When
that.
you say get the ball into the box though, and I hate to make this about England already, but you got to have someone in the box. And a lot of people have been talking about whether Ivan Toney should start with Kane, without Kane. We'll get into the team news for this game shortly, but what are you thinking about that match for tomorrow?
Yeah, you have to beat the Dutch. They went 1-0 down to Turkey. Turkey found a lot of space in their box. It could have been 2, it could have been 3. And the Dutch showed a lot of resilience. But this Turkey side were running on adrenaline. A lot of young players, a lot of players that had never been this far in a tournament. A massive game. I think they were running on emotion a little bit. And I think the Dutch just manhandled them. But we should be beating this Dutch side, in my opinion.
I think it's a 50-50 game. Obviously, I give it to England because I think we have the better attackers in numbers, but I think it's still 50-50. They still got good players. They still got quality players at the back. They got Ake. They still got Van Dijk. They got quality players in their team.
Midfield, everywhere. They got
Yeah, their midfield. No, I think that's their
Cody
weakest.
Gakpo's on form.
Yeah, but I think the midfield is their weakest point. I think that's where England can dominate and win the game. I think our midfield is better than theirs, like player for player. Obviously, they're missing De Jong, so that's a big hole in their midfield. They've been missing him the whole tournament. Their creativity is a bit off. They've got Simmons, but he's a bit off it a little bit. He hasn't.
I haven't. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen him rated a lot, and I haven't seen much of him at club level. What I've seen from him at international level hasn't really impressed
At club
me.
level, he was firing.
He don't impress me much.
Nah, at club level,
Who's
he was
that?
firing.
Shania
Even in
Twain?
the Champions
Shania
League, he was
Twain.
firing.
She was at Glastonbury last week.
Was she? She's still getting booked.
Yeah, she's still getting booked.
Has she still got it?
Yeah, she does actually. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Shania Twain. That don't
Yeah,
impress
she was at
me
Glastonbury. You must have
much.
seen
I know
she was at
Shania
Glastonbury.
Twain.
No, you must have seen she was at Glastonbury, I mean.
I could sing, but I wouldn't.
Go on. A little bit of
That don't
Shania for the
impress
lads.
me.
John, what are you making of this game today? Actually, let's go for the team news before I
Yeah.
come to you, John. Spain's team, Simon in goal, Navas at fullback, Fernandez, Laporte, Cucurella, Rodri, Ruiz, Yamal, Olmo, Williams, Morata. Obviously, they've got a lot of suspensions and Pedri's out injured. That tackle on him in the last
Yeah,
game.
that was horrible.
Jeez.
That was horrible.
Germany were intent on doing some harm, weren't they, in that match?
Yeah, it wasn't good, man. And he's a young player. I think he must miss. He's going to miss the beginning of his season for sure.
That's horrible injury.
Not good.
And the French team, Mainan in goal, Koundé, Upamecano, Saliba, Hernandez, Kante, Chouameni, Rabiot, Dembele, Kolo Muani, and Mbappe. Mbappe's not had a great tournament so far. Obviously suffered a broken nose, but since returning, he hasn't looked good either. When we see those two teams, where do we think this game's going to be decided? What we're thinking? about the match? Obviously, we spoke about Rodri and his influence.
Yeah, Rodri's influence is incredible, isn't it? I mean, Manchester City fan, Buvey, obviously you'll know that. But I think that Mbappe's obviously struggling. Like, I've broke my nose 3 times. Yeah, snapped twice boxing,
Wow.
3rd time at football. And like, I don't know how he's playing. It's crazy he's playing.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. So there's no way he's going to be fit for this tournament. He's kind of out there in the same way I see Kane out there for us. He's like the talisman. You've got to play him, but you're like, he shouldn't really be there. And I think the Spanish have been massively overachieving. I mean, I'll hold my hands up. I hadn't even heard of the manager until this tournament started. He's the 23s manager from Spain who's gone up. And like, there's all this talk on Southgate and how we're playing. I'm not changing it to England, but I'm talking about how good Spain have been and overachieving.
Yeah.
You can only see this game going one way, which is Spain dominating possession and then France somehow coming out with a 1-0 victory or taking it to penalties and somehow grinding it out.
Yeah.
I kind of hope Spain do it because I think they've been the best team and France have looked a little bit finished out there. But
Yeah, Spain deserves to be in the final, but it's that classic question. Would you rather play against better players? The French got better players than the Spanish.
100%.
But the Spanish are a better side. So it's what would you rather have? It's picking your poison.
If you're talking for England,
Yeah,
who
for
would
England,
who would I rather play?
Would you rather play Mbappe?
I think both cause problems. for
Yeah.
England.
But you'd
rather
Yeah, of course they do.
I
Of
think
course they do.
Dembele's been fantastic this
We're not
tournament. It's
favourites
good to
against
see him
either.
starting today because I think when he's come off the bench, he's looked really good. He's starting instead of Griezmann today, which I think is interesting. Because Griezmann's kind of been... He was top goal scorer in one of the tournaments for France. I forgot. Was it the World Cup?
2016 it might have been.
I've forgotten which tournament, but he was top goal scorer for them. He's been quite... he's been a talismanic figure for them. And now he's out of the team for Dembele. I think Dembele is a really good player, but... Jordi is even saying Griezmann's been dropped. Is Deschamps making it even more boring?
Yeah, I think regarding who do you think England should play? I think it's gonna be it's tricky because England and France, I see them as obviously individual talent is different, but I think they kind of play the same. They soak up pressure and hit you on a counter. Where if the Spanish is more possession based team, I think if England plays Spain, it'll be a ball fest on our front because I think we'll just be defending the ball more time.
But that's great. There'll be space in behind.
Yeah, but
England, France were both the same.
But if
Spain, they'll be naive and we could hit them on the counter attack, and they got worse players off the bench.
France haven't scored a goal in open play.
Yeah.
I know, but
So
it's
like,
that
how can you
classic
not
thing.
hate that? How can you not take that? Like,
the bad thing with playing a possession based team, and you would know this as well, Buvey, coming from supporting Man City, if they score first, you're in trouble. And after that, they just knock the ball around and you just don't get the ball back. Against France, you might get a bit of joy because they play counter-attacking football like us. They've got a good defence. They've got Saliba, Upamecano, they've got Hernandez, they've got Koundé. But at the same time, we've got fast attackers. So I think France versus England will be more of a better final. It's a bit of a stalemate, but we'll get more entertainment. I think it'll be a bit more of a basketball game than just Spain, just possession.
and it would annoy a lot of neutrals, right? You'd probably have the 2 biggest favourites get into the finals before the tournament who have both played horrific football the whole tournament.
But
So it'd be great.
that could be a great game.
Yeah, you never know. You
It could
never
be a
know.
great- it
You
could be a
never
great
know.
game.
Or it could be the worst final we've seen in a long time.
could be.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about the quality in the Euros this year.
Oh, it's been poor.
The lack of goals and stuff. And when you compare it to the Qatar World Cup, which interestingly was in the middle of the season,
Yeah.
do you think that's...
Bro, there's been like 8
what
own
we're
goals.
looking-
There's been like 8 own goals.
Do you put it down
Top
to
goal scorer.
tiredness? Do you put it down to
A
tiredness?
little bit of tiredness, I think, for sure.
Maybe that's why Qatar was so good.
Yeah, because
in the
they're
middle of a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I think also,
Did anyone see Bielsa's rant?
no.
Bielsa went
Yeah.
on
I've
this,
read
like-
some quotes. I haven't seen
Yeah, I can't quote the whole thing. It was a long rant, but he was basically talking about the state of football, and this is kind of the epitome of it. And this is why football is going, and we're losing the beauty of it. And he said, in years to come, we won't recognise the game anymore. And it's incredibly Bielsa and dramatic, but
No, I think
it's a little bit
spot on.
dry, isn't it? The
I did
tournament-
have a bit of a salt.
But have we not had similar debates
Yeah.
on the
He
show?
plays,
yeah, he likes to go,
he
doesn't
plays
he?
gong ho.
Yeah.
We've had similar debates on the show, though, about Mavericks and things like that being coached out of the game, have we not, Booth?
Oh yeah, we definitely have. Yeah, Bielsa's a weird one because I think he's very similar to Guardiola in the total football kind of approach. Everyone's meant to be technically quality, but Bielsa actually, when he has peak Bielsa balls, everyone is of a very similar quality. So there aren't many Mavericks that you can think of in Bielsa's great sides at Athletic Bilbao, at Leeds United, for example. So I don't know. I do agree with his point though, because I think
This is what
ultimately
he said. Football has been more and more spectators, but it's becoming less and less attractive. No matter how many people watch football, if you don't ensure that what people watch is something pleasant, it will only benefit the business because the business only cares about how many people are watching. In a few years, the players who deserve to be watched will be less, and the game produced becomes less enjoyable. this current artificial increase in spectators will end.
I agree with that to some
Football
degree.
is not just 5 minutes of highlights. Football is much more than that. It is cultural expression. It is a way of identification.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you know what? To be fair, it's a bit fitting coming from Bielsa because he did make his players like when he was with Leeds, they did express themselves and they did go gong ho football. Obviously, he stuck to his philosophies and sometimes he got caught out by just going gong ho. But yeah, the game is like we said, it's being coached like it's just all philosophies and structures and systems now, and it's not good because there's young talent out there that's probably better than they actually are, but they got to just stay in this system.
But then
or
there's
just
also
occupy in this space, or I'll get dropped. And it's a results business at the end
just
of
to
the day.
make. I agree with Bielsa pretty much, and I've said it a lot. But just a counter argument and kind of devil's advocate. There's some players that are looking a lot better because of the coaching and tactic.
100%.
That kind of stand out more. We talk about system players. There's some players that wouldn't look as good if it wasn't for the. There's loads of them, innit? But like,
No, but what's the big? For example, what Bielsa's referring to is a pre-VAR world, pre-internet world. Ronaldinho is a great example. So who in this modern era genuinely? I'm interested. Genuinely excites you in modern football.
oh, that excites me.
Oh,
But in the
Jack
same way.
Grealish used to until he went to.
But that's 4 years ago.
Yeah, until he went to City. There's
There
not
aren't
many
many.
of them.
There aren't many.
Foden would have been that guy.
Yeah, and I see it as a City fan more than most, and people I think make the wrong opinions about Phil Foden. But I think you're right in that.
And then you
regard
look
as
at I like Jadon Sancho's ability, whether his commitment and things to the game is what it needs to be. Who knows? But that's someone that has incredible ability because they're not going to press enough, because they're not got all the other side to the game. Whereas a manager used to be able to go, I'll allow him to be. But maybe not training as much. No manager's allowing that now.
Do you not also think that it's like a natural evolution of the sport where you used to have fullbacks smoking cigarettes and drinking beers, and now it's like everyone's an athlete, right? Everyone's 6 foot, rapid, up and down the touchline. So you can't have Ronaldinho just chilling on the wing, and then when he gets the ball, he can attack, and then it's like you have to walk back. Like it's kind of like, unless you're Messi standard, unless you're Mbappe standard, and you're going to score your team 50 goals a season, you got to work back. You got to press. You got to get into the system, and I think that's just the evolution of the athleticism in the game a little bit as well.
yeah, of course. But at the same time, I still think that they're still coaching like the brilliance and the Mavericks out of the game, because we see glimpse of it of Cole Palmer, for example. He's a quality player.
But that felt like at Chelsea that he was thriving despite what was happening around him.
Yeah,
but he was allowed to be that maverick. Where if the manager was getting results,
didn't trust him at City.
And that's the thing though, because if you've got someone like Cole Palmer who's doing it and he hasn't got a system, he never had a philosophy last season with Chelsea, that means there's players that still have that in them that want to express themselves.
Yeah.
But they can't because they're in this system.
I think it's all about VAR, his comments, actually. I think VAR limits the cultural expression that Bielsa's going on about. I think it's hard. My cultural expression is seeing Jude Bellingham come from a working class part of the UK in terms of Birmingham and making it at Real Madrid, scoring a bicycle kick for England in the knockouts of the tournament. And I can't celebrate 100% as someone that I think represents what I love about football. Jude Bellingham is a massive part of that. I can't celebrate 100% because of VAR.
But was the game not going in this direction before VAR? And is VAR stopping someone dribbling through someone and smashing it in the top?
No, but I think cultural expression is what Bielsa's talking about in terms of the excitement and the entertainment products of the game, and it's becoming this bite-sized thing. The full length of football, which he's talking about, not watching 90 minutes of football, is harder than it ever has been because of VAR, in my opinion.
I do have to agree with the VAR point. I think football's the best sport
But
in the world.
is VAR affecting the play, like the Mavericks?
I think it's affecting the entertainment side of the game, like Buvey said. Like, I'd agree with everything he said. I also think football is the biggest sport in the world because you can pick up a ball. We could go play now. We just need one more person. We go down 5-a-side.
Yeah.
When you start changing it so it's like there's all these lines and everything comes out, for me as a fan, I lose the enjoyment because I just feel like it comes away from what it is.
I just think I just think ultimately what it comes down to for me, what has destroyed the Mavericks and is not making these guys express themselves is money. Ultimately, that's what I think it's come down to, because now teams can't afford to not make Champions League, to not get relegated, to not make the European spots, and now they're playing systematic football to try help them win and get as much as results as possible, and trying to climb up the table, and which ultimately gets you more money. Where they would sacrifice that and getting a child that's coming from from Sunday League football, like a Jude Bellingham, who's going to come up through the ranks and express himself and entertain the fans. They ain't got time for that now. It's all about money. That's what I personally think. So the money is a big part.
Good point.
I think the money is
it's the reason why people don't want to win the FA Cup as much.
Yeah, because of money. But we love
the
the
prize
FA.
money and the TV money isn't as big in the FA Cup as
And
it
the FA
is.
Cup was an opportunity for opportunity for smaller teams and smaller clubs to express themselves and have a goal to be on the big stage and show, okay, there's a player down in Yeovil who's got talent. Do you understand? But now it's all about money, and money I think is.
Hopefully it comes in cycles like loads of things in life, in culture, that there are waves and there are peaks and troughs. And hopefully in 20 years' time, we're talking about some of the greats. Guardiola's retired and we're talking about individualism again, hopefully.
Hopefully. Alex says, we've kind of just answered it. What did you think of Bielsa saying that modern tactics kill creativity and skill? We've kind of been talking about it right now. Taylor says, evening lads, looking forward to the stream. Andy says, don't forget Jamal Musiala. He is a maverick. Harrison says, up the club. I hope Filth is doing good, Miles.
Yeah,
We're not going to talk about that today. We're not going to put Miles under that kind of pressure.
Man. Episode's out tomorrow.
Tune into Miles' own channel.
I'm right. Well,
You started one yet?
the time this is out.
Come on, man.
It's
The
done.
time this is out, it's going out live, bruv.
I know, so.
You Google.
One sec, let me create an account now.
And by the way, someone said you're cute in the comments, Buvey. And I say that to say this super chat. Captain Hindsight says Buvey is the club's version of Ty.
Ty from AFTV.
I felt like I had to
He's
balance it out
fantastic.
with someone saying you're cute.
Yeah, it's
say you're
fantastic.
Ty.
Yeah, I like Ty.
That's a
Tune
cool
in
guy.
for
The cute one wasn't even a super chat.
It was free of
I
charge.
was just being nice.
Free of charge.
It might
wasn't
not have
even a
even
chat.
happened. I might have just made it
just
up.
made it up. It just made it up. I just saw a stat there that France has scored 1 goal out of 57 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking shit.
No goals from open play,
What
right?
the
They've
hell?
got 2 own goals and a penalty or something, right?
If we can't beat them, they're worse than us. If we can't beat them, like, do you know what I mean?
Spain.
Oh, look at that rascal shirt from
I've got a crazy
Kylian
story about
Mbappe
him.
shirt. You see that?
Yeah, it's nice.
What are we making of that shirt? What was that?
He's a funny guy, Gillen, man. He interviewed me in Istanbul for the Champions League final, and a guy came up to him. Obviously, in Istanbul, there are a lot of homeless people, and a guy came up to Gillen Balaguer and was kind of like begging for money. And Gillen Balaguer didn't realise what it was. He said, "Oh, do you want an autograph?" It's like, mate,
You can sell it.
you're not Messi. You're Gillen Balaguer. With all due respect.
Kylian Balaguer, though, yeah.
I like
I
Kylian
remember a
Balaguer.
period of time when Twitter kind of just started, maybe, where if he said something was happening,
It was happening.
you
He's
went,
Fabrizio
Yeah.
Romano.
even though he was
OG.
usually wrong, but you went, yo, he said it was
Yeah, yeah.
happening.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember he told us we were signing Sergio Ramos at something. I was like, fucking happening.
Anything to do with the
Yeah.
Spanish league.
And now he's kind of been killed by all that like Fabrizio DiMarzio kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ornstein. Do you think it's a slightly separate thing to Bielsa? Do you think them sort of reports and reporters ruin football a little bit with the transfers as well?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where you know something's going on.
Thiago
weeks
announced
before.
his retirement. Well, he didn't.
Yeah.
Fabrizio.
Fabrizio Romano basically did.
Did he
It's
get
like,
there,
yeah.
did he
How
get
was
there
that
before
happen?
him?
I don't know the timeline, but I saw Fabrizio Romano's post. I
Fabrizio
didn't see
posted
Thiago.
it. I don't think Thiago
Yeah.
was even
And you
posted
think
it.
Thiago, like, what? How much does Thiago want? He deserves to be the.
But then
you know what I
is
mean?
it
The one
some of these
breaking that.
players telling him that?
Agents.
Well, agents 100% go
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah,
don't they?
100%.
100%.
But there's a lot of tweets saying that he's boosting people's prices artificially because he's suggesting his interest, like
okay.
boosting a stock. Or
I think
something
something
on the
will
stock
come out
market.
about that in the future.
So do you think?
There
Yeah,
has to be.
that's true. So
Never,
do you-
not necessarily on him. I'm not saying that about him,
No,
but
no.
there's
Do you
gonna be
think
journalists
Fabrizio
who are getting paid
Romano
to
is
do these
more-
things.
Fabrizio Romano is more like a Sky Sports now than an individual. Do you think it's outgrown him? Do you think
Yes.
there's like multiple Fabrizio Romanos out there?
Yeah, there's
don't
quite
know, yeah.
They're all on WhatsApp.
Like running his
constantly.
account for him.
He has to get his 8 hours at some point.
100%.
Oh, he's got a business
Yeah,
plan.
Yeah, he's got definitely because he's on it. He's fast on it, and this is his job. Like this is his
He must
season.
not sleep in July.
Did you see?
Of course not. This
did
is
you-
his season.
Did you see the stat about his Mbappe? How many times he's tweeted about Mbappe to Real Madrid? You have to check the numbers for me, someone behind the scenes, but it was like hundreds of times, maybe thousands of times he had tweeted in the last 3 years about
But it's
Mbappe
all about
to Real Madrid.
engagement now, though,
Exactly. It's
He
just the
also
same
does
tweet.
stuff like he'll tweet about some random guy that's never been linked to Man United, but then at the end of the tweet, he put MUFC could possibly be interested in it. It's like they're not interested, bro. You're just trying to get some retweets out of them.
Yeah.
So do you think agents or clubs even
I think a mixture of both.
both?
So I think it's agents, players. I think it's everything.
contacting him and saying,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
push
yeah.
this narrative, push this.
Or
narrative.
not even push this narrative. This is what's happening. And sometimes what will happen. So let's say Miles, you're Fabrizio Romano. I'm an agent, and I tell you, yo, this client, player X is going to Arsenal. But then I also tell you, Man United are in for my guy, player Z, even though they're not. Because then I know you're going to post that, right? And now it's going to become a story.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear about, what's that geezer's name? That was at Villa, and he's ended up at Ipswich
Well, this season.
this season. He's got a mad name. He's just signed for Ipswich, but like he was linked to Barcelona.
Philogene.
Yeah, Philogene, that's it.
Yeah.
And he was like, the links to Barcelona, were they real? Were
Well,
they
we've got
not?
links to Eddie Nketiah
Yeah, are they real?
to Barcelona. I'm like, oh, what's going
By the
on
way,
there? Seriously, there's
Really?
links,
I've
yeah.
heard
a swap deal with
Barcelona are
Raphinha.
interested in Harry Maguire and Anthony.
What's going
Just
on?
putting that out.
Who is?
Barcelona are interested in
Oh, no.
Oh,
Harry
breaking news.
Maguire and Anthony. Just putting that out there. So if any football people
Yeah,
want to,
Philogene's unbelievable.
then let us know.
What talent he is. They signed Liam Delap, by the way, Ipswich Town. So
Have
they're
they?
doing their business.
They signed a fair
Hutchinson
few
as well. They've
players,
got
isn't
some
it?
good youngsters
Yeah,
signed.
they got a fantastic.
Could it be worrying that
They'll be
sign
alright.
for them, or is it needed because they've come from League One?
What? Signing Liam Delap.
Like,
in
because you remember when
particular?
Nottingham bought like 18 players?
Boys,
I think it's all right. I think it's okay. 3 or 4 big ones.
I just saw, sorry, Buvey. I just saw a picture of Messi baptizing Jamal.
Jamal.
Yamal.
Jamal.
What do you mean baptizing him?
Did you just see the picture of Messi with the little
Like
baby?
dunking him in water and that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real. It's real.
No, it's not real.
Dip,
No,
man.
it's real. It
That
is
is
real.
crazy.
Are you sure it's not just some random baby? Babies
No, it's
all
been,
look the same.
I keep
man.
seeing
We
it.
just spoke about it just now. And
It's
Lamar
real.
and Jamal
Why is
and his
Messi
mum.
chilling around a baby Yamal?
Yeah, but Barcelona, he's probably there.
Yeah,
Weird.
friends and family.
Why
innit?
would Barcelona have a baby?
They knew he was that good, bro. It's like, straight out the womb.
They signed him.
How did they see Yamal? You're looking at the guy.
Oh, God. But look, he's blessed now. Look, Messi.
That's a big move for Eddie Nketiah, by the way, going to Barcelona.
Oh,
Huge.
He's not really.
No, that's huge, isn't it?
What are you trying to do? Are you in his?
No, that's
are you
big,
in his
mate.
agency?
No, Eddie Nketiah to Barcelona. Fair play to the kid.
That's quality.
He might actually win something at Barcelona.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Shots
He
fired
started.
again.
He
Here we
started.
go.
He
Shots
started.
fired all over the place.
Oh, here
What
we
was
go.
Messi doing chilling with a baby Yamal?
It must be friends and family and stuff like that. It's a small, close-knit community in Barcelona, isn't it?
It's a real picture, though, as well. If you're being blessed by Messi, that means you're destined for greatness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lamine Yamal was used as a baby in a photo shoot at Barca.
Wow.
That's weird.
And and they said, Messi,
How did they know he was going to be future footballer?
how did you know he was going to play for Barca?
Or was it just random?
I think it was just
It
random,
must have been random.
but you got blessed.
by Messi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the answer.
Who's the best
the
footballer?
That's the answer.
Get Messi at your christenings.
Who's the best footballer that I know that I could get bless my children? Brian McClare might do it.
Brian McClare.
Do you reckon it'll be like the new cameo for celebs? Like football's like, I'll come to your baby's christening.
Talking
You got,
about
like, some-
cameo, did you see our John Terry cameo for Rory?
Oh, I've heard about it. I have
That's
heard about it.
unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
My
Oh, we're
days.
looking at a picture of it.
That kid is fat, bruv. That is a fat old baby, isn't it?
He's a fat baby, but he's a
that-
skinny boy now.
Must have been about 18 pounds.
We call babies that plump.
Plump.
He was plump.
innit?
He weren't fat.
Yeah.
Plump's a weird
He's
word.
a big old baby.
He's a big old plump.
I was a big old baby. I was born at 8 pounds.
What?
That
Buvey,
big-
how much?
£8.
Buvey was probably
I
born
was
at
9, I think.
5.
I don't know. I
Nine,
can't
yeah.
remember.
I thought I was
I peaked early.
big. Fucking hell.
This
The
is
players are in the
massive.
tunnel.
This is massive. Whoever wins this is favourite to win the
You can
tournament.
wear red and blue.
Huh? What do you mean?
Why are they wearing white? You can wear red and blue.
No.
Yeah, but that's a nice kit.
Do you know what? I always
it's a
thought
nice
about this,
kit.
you know? I always thought about, you see with the kit clash, I don't think it's for the players. I think it's for the
Colourblind.
fans. Yeah,
Colourblind fans.
colourblind fans.
Now, but sometimes I think like, Man United
Colourblind
once
fans.
Nah, but yeah.
had a grey kit and they were like, we'll wear it at least 3 times. So like, they'll have that kit and they'll be like, we'll wear it at least 2 times. So we got to squeeze it in at some point.
Yeah, obviously.
Because I think clubs do that.
Yeah, because they've
There's-
just tried to sell
yeah,
the kit,
yeah.
innit?
But there's weird ones like City always play Chelsea in their home kits, I swear.
Yeah,
Like, every
yeah,
time I
yeah,
watch
blue
it, it's
and
blue and
blue.
blue. I'm like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I'm not colourblind, but it's annoying.
But maybe because when you're colorblind, the light blue looks white
Could
and
be.
the navy
Yeah,
looks black or,
black,
like
yeah.
dark.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe. Is any colorblind people watching?
Is it for colourblind people?
Let us know, man.
It must be.
You
No,
said
it's
it
for the
last
refs.
time.
It's
didn't
for the
you?
refs.
It's a bit of a
Yeah?
mystery.
I said, yeah.
No,
I
usually it might be to do with the socks. So you know if your socks are the same color, have to-
Okay.
You have to change
you
the
can't
socks.
have the same color socks.
Yeah. I remember
So
the time they
then-
changed the kit with Arsenal versus Liverpool, and half time we changed our shirt because they had grey socks and we had the same color socks. I
That happened
remember,
with Man United at the Dell. So we were losing 3-1 against Southampton at half time and we had a grey kit on. And the lads went in at half time and were like,
can't see.
Can't see for
I
the crowd.
can't see when we play, like, it must have been an excuse. That kit never got worn again. The price in like JJB Sports and that dropped massively.
Yeah.
JJ.
And we changed kits and I think we drew the second half.
That was a vibe on it, JJB Sports.
Remember that?
Yeah, man.
What a vibe.
I've never told a story. I got arrested in JJB Sports, man.
Oh, whoa.
What's you stealing?
We were stealing goalkeeper gloves, man.
What?
So we used to go nicking at Woolworths and that.
Not even shin pads.
As you do. As you do back in the day. I
lame
swear
thing to
down.
steal, innit?
I got battered by my dad, man. I was crying and all sorts.
So you should have.
And you know what my dad did, yeah?
Yeah,
we got
this is about-
arrested. I had to walk through Palisades ramp in cuffs as like a 10-year-old.
Oh, head down. What is-
Taken into the thing. And my mate, yeah, his dad came and got him straight away. So he was gone. And my dad just like, let's say they told my dad at like 2 p.m.
Made you wait.
My dad just waited till about 9 p.m. to come and get
It made
me.
you chill.
Left me in a cell.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
That's
You
a
know,
lesson.
that's good though. That is good.
But you know what happened? So
That's mind games.
we had a little tactic for weeks. We got away with it. Where we take the little tag out and that. And then we forgot to take the tag out of one glove and it beeped off. True stories, man. Shout out my boy Simon.
Yeah,
We got
kids,
arrested
don't
together.
steal goalkeeper gloves, man.
Yeah, don't. If you do, just take the tag out. You'll get away with it.
Yeah, at least get some shin pads.
Prediction.
Yeah. Let's do our predictions.
Something you're gonna
That's a
use.
true story, though. Predictions
lads,
for
go
this game.
Oh, predictions. Because I've been Mbappe's my guy and Saliba's there. I'm gonna say, you know what? I want an entertaining game, boys. I'm just gonna put it out there. 3-2 France. Let's go.
That's a good score.
Yeah,
man.
I'm thinking at some point football's got to win.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 2-1 Spain. I think like the best team has got to win at some point. So hopefully they do it 2-1. I'd prefer to play the Spanish than the French.
Yeah, I think I would actually. I think I would. I think you can go into their naivety a little bit. They're a better side than France, but France always win these games. I think it'd be 1-0 after extra time.
I think we're in for the long haul, you know.
Is it?
1-1, extra time, penalties, Spain win.
I got that prediction right for England.
So did I.
Someone's here. I said
If I
1-1.
was betting on my predictions this Euros, I would have got fucking loads right.
It's because you're not like connected to it. I think it's better when club football comes around. There's no point.
Miles was the
Because I'm
only
betting on
one.
Martial's
Neutral.
score every weekend.
Yeah,
One
exactly.
second, boys. Miles was the only one that said Turkey. Thank you
I
very
said-
much.
You're
No, I
reading it
didn't.
out like Ron Burgundy. So
Would
you're
beat
killing your
Austria.
own point.
Thank you very much.
I said that. I said they would as well. It
No, you
wasn't just,
didn't.
it wasn't
Said
just him.
Miles was the only one that said Turkey.
Yeah,
would beat
I did
Austria.
on my personal channel.
Oh,
I said on my
okay.
personal
Oh,
channel.
you're not doing that again. You have to watch my personal channel to get my
Oh,
opinions
I
on
said it
this
at
one,
home.
lads.
That's why they call me Wiles. I predict stuff. And I can't. You know what? Also, I want France. You know why I want them to win? It's because we've got an outstanding bit of tension between me and Buvey. Kylian Buvey. BBL Buvey. You got Kylian Mbappe versus Kyle Walker. And I'm dying to see that battle. I'm
Well, it
dying.
would probably be Saka at right wing back, like it was last game.
No.
It would be.
No, I'm just about
Last game, where was Saka? Right wing back. So it'd be Mbappe versus Saka, right
That's
wing
not
back.
happening, that's not
Well, of course it is. If we get to the final,
I could get roasted.
Yeah, they're going to switch that up. They're going to switch that
is
up.
it?
100%.
He's not switched it all tournament.
No, they're going to switch it up. Well, you have to. Management, in-game
I
tactics.
hope he does. It was embarrassing. I thought we were so poor. And people slagging me off for my reaction to Saka. He had a poor game.
What did he
I'm
say?
sorry. Yeah.
Saka was
People
one of the better
slagging me off
players.
on Twitter and all sorts because of how I was reacting to it.
He took
He
out
had
the last game.
Yeah, last game, Saka was poor last game.
Everything was going down the
Nah,
right.
you know what though?
He was.
Yeah. I don't think I was during the game saying Saka hasn't played well. Like most of his crosses hit the first man or didn't go anywhere. But when you score that goal, nothing matters.
No, the game. He's now
Nothing
had a
matters.
great game. He's now had a great.
Even-
At the time leading up to the goal, he was having a poor game. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with
I
that.
don't think
He
he was. I thought he was strong.
No, you can be right in saying he was England's biggest outlet. That's correct. But also, every time he got into a good position, his cross never got there.
Yeah.
Can both things not be correct?
No, because
Yeah, defo.
I remember those crosses. I thought a couple of times he put good crosses in and Kane wasn't making the right movement in the box.
Right.
Where he stays lingering behind the penalty spot. And it's like if he just dropped the left shoulder, ran to the front post,
Yeah.
tapping Saka's cross twice. I thought Saka was brilliant. I thought he was strong, beat his man. Like I thought he was cooking. I thought he was good.
Even the commentators was like, Saka's been England's best player up until like 30 minutes. They were saying that. Everything was going down the right-hand side.
I was frustrated with
He
all
had
of
that
them.
boy
To be
on the
fair.
strings.
Man, not everybody's got it like Saka, man. I know
The one
Phil
player that
Foden
goes
was-
under the radar and he isn't getting talked about is Kobe Mainoo because I think somewhere I saw he did 96% pass completion rate in the game. It's
No,
like,
mate, no.
it's surreal.
He's got the 96%.
We're underway.
He's got 96% for this tournament,
In the
which is
tournament.
since Opta started taking stats, the highest pass completion of any midfielder they've ever had. In a
He might
Euro.
be the greatest player of all time. You
I
know?
think he is.
Pause, man. Come on.
game started.
He's great.
He's outrageous.
Oh shit! Rodri losing the ball within
He
the
is-
first minute.
We're
That's
on the way. France
ominous.
versus Spain. Oh, man, this is... Please, give us an
red and blue, man. Make
us
it look
entertaining.
good.
Give us an entertaining game, please.
Yeah, we need goals. I want like a fourth.
Wow,
oh
France
my
giving the
lord,
ball away.
France
My
giving the ball
God.
away
That's not that
straight
France.
away.
Spain to get
What have you made of Mbappe's tournament? Do you think the nose injury has affected him?
100%.
100%.
I think it's affected. I think it's probably affected his breathing. His confidence is not there. You can see when he's going into challenges, he thinks players are going to hit him in the face. He's been the mask. He's been tampering with the mask all tournament.
There's reports he's not sleeping well.
Yeah,
because he can't.
It's annoying because obviously he's one of the better players and he's the, if not top 3 best players in the world, and we want to see great entertainment. I'm a big fan of Kylian Mbappe, man. I think it's time that he needs a big game. He needs a big game. He needs to turn up because.
What do you make of Saliba?
Saliba,
Saka's on his brain.
one of the top 5 centre backs in the world.
I think he'd be my team of the tournament.
Yeah.
Saliba.
Funny enough, though, earlier today I did some content and there was like, who's more important? Who's been more important for Arsenal this season, Saliba or Gabriel? And I stood on the side of Gabriel.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
You going on other channels that aren't the Club or Filthy Fellas? What's going on, bro?
I'm trying to build my profile.
Follow Miles on all his socials, Mileage UK.
What's this? Anyone watch
Stop doing Ron Burgundy, lads. Stop it. Wait till the camera's not on you.
Sense.
What happens, guys, is our producer writes notes and these like read them out loud in their head.
Gotta read it out.
Stop thinking out loud, like
Gotta
Ed
read it
Sheeran.
out.
Yeah, it's not a super chat. Talking about super chat, McKola, tell the rest of the lads
Oh,
Cavani
yeah,
was the bollocks. Remember 2021 against Southampton, coming on scoring 2 diving headers? I remember that, AJ. Daniel says Jonathan David's agent must have something on Fabrizio, and Taylor says
Falling.
Taylor says Buvey is as cute as a jawless chihuahua. Is that cute?
I don't know.
No, that means he's got no teeth. He's like
That's horror.
No, he said jawless, not teethless.
Jawless.
Yeah, but if you okay, I'm thinking of it wrong. I'm thinking, you know when
Wait, yeah.
someone don't have teeth,
Yeah.
their jaw drops. Yeah, what you got a face like that for? If you have
Jaw
no teeth, your
drops.
jaw drops, right?
If you have no teeth, your jaw drops is an expression if you're in shock, right?
What are we doing here, boys?
I don't know. I don't know. There's a game on.
If you've got no teeth,
There's a football
football match on.
all right, cool, fair
There is
enough.
football on.
All right, but I know if you got no teeth, your jaw drops, right?
You've got no teeth, your
No.
jaw drops.
How many viewers have we lost since
If you
Miles
got no
started
teeth,
talking?
you do this.
If you've got no teeth, your jaw.
Your jaw drops, your whole jawline drops if you've got no teeth.
Anyway,
Why?
This conversation, I'm cracking open a beer.
All right, okay, cool. Because you've got no teeth. Obviously.
Jack's having a meltdown over there.
Fine.
Listen, the comments will tell me, and I'm right.
I'd be
There's a
concerned.
dentist in the comments somewhere.
Buvey, we're not sponsored by bananas, so you can take banana off, please. Jack's going to go mad.
Is he? I'd be concerned if I was French. The way they cut them open, the Spanish. There was a big ball into the box earlier. It's 3 minutes in. Spain
Isn't
looked
it
good.
mad how like Rabiot plays every game, even though you got Camavinga, Chouameni, Kante, all these guys.
But look, he
Yo,
just made a
mate.
great tackle there, though. Rabiot's, he's
game.
experienced. How many tournaments has he been to? Like, he's very experienced.
But every time he gets linked to Man United, which is a lot, people go, "Oh, fucking hell, this guy."
Nah, you don't want Rabiot in the Premier League.
Not now.
See,
no.
but like, do you know what I mean? But then he
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
for the best international.
Couple of years ago,
every
yeah.
game.
You could do it for France against, I don't know, Austria or Turkey, respectfully. But when you're playing against Manchester United versus, I don't know, Aston Villa, that midfield's fast. You know what I'm saying the game's going to be completely different. So I don't, and he's been playing Italian league football for quite some time.
Talking about Aston Villa, although he's left to go Juventus, Douglas Luiz.
Still.
Did you see his girl begging for a watch off Speed?
I did see that. Yeah.
That is mental, man.
How would you feel if your missus did that?
I'm out.
You're done.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm walking away.
Nah.
No, you're
The
not.
Yeah.
troubles
Depends
in
on the
my
watch, though.
life.
If it's a Richard Millie.
No.
Yeah,
You're not walking away.
She can bring that home.
Speed's probably making a lot of money, so I'm not going to say Douglas Luiz is making more money than Speed.
Yeah.
But Douglas Luiz has the money for whatever watch you want.
Yeah.
He's just got a big old signing on fee.
You can buy a 10-grand Rolex.
He can buy any watch.
So can she, though.
She can buy it as
She
well,
does
yeah.
well. She's got to be the best paid, one of the best paid female players in the world.
She's
right?
making more money out of social media
Oh,
than,
easily, yeah.
than
She'll be making
football.
that.
isn't it?
Oh,
Spain.
Oh, should have been 1-0.
Morata.
Speed did a stream with Zlatan.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Bro.
By the way,
Speed is speeding.
Yamal is cooking in this game early. He's cutting on his left foot twice, put 2 good balls in. Looks dangerous.
They just cross freely, and if the
that?
cross doesn't go to someone,
Ruiz.
they
Danny
just
Olmo.
collect it and recycle the ball.
Oh, Lamar,
Yeah.
this guy is on
They
his...
don't care, the Spanish. They don't care. They love it.
Who's that,
Fabian.
Fearon? What happened? What are you laughing at, Adam McKola?
Speed just said to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Can I read this out? First one to move is gay, and they both haven't moved in 5 minutes.
Zlatan's petty like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that is a guy
Zlatan-
going,
You see, you know-
I ain't do that.
Do you know what it is?
Like, I'll just move and go, now what?
Do you know what
You
it
know
is?
what I mean? I'll just move. But Zlatan's going to go, nah.
I don't think it's even. I don't even think he even cares what he said. It could have been.
Yeah.
I just don't think Zlatan wants to lose.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. It could have been the first one to move his watermelon. I don't think he just wants.
Move his water.
Watermelon.
Yeah, well, just,
What?
It's the first thing that came to my head.
Why is that a euphemism for?
I don't know. I got watermelon on the floor. That's what-
Have you?
yeah. I can't show it though because you know
You
Brandon.
Can't, we're not. You can. We're not sponsored.
We're
by
trying to get a
Orange. You realise that
watermelon
watermelon-
sponsor.
watermelon. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Not
might.
sponsored by Orange.
Del Monte might
Spain are
sponsor us.
fantastic, man. They don't care if they lose this game. They don't care. They're playing with belief and adventure. I love it.
This is good.
England, we're paranoid.
Put me,
losing
put me.
games.
Mbappe.
Oh.
You see the fear in
Mbappe's
the
been
defender's
turd
eyes.
this tournament, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, he's not playing with the mask. Oh, he might.
Man, I roll with a mask.
Oh my god.
Navas is older than Yamal's
tinted
dad.
glass.
You don't know ball challenge. Speaking of Zlatan,
Played Navas.
Go.
Adam McKola, name me 3 Manchester United players that were Swedish.
Victor Lindelof, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Could
That
you
don't
have
Jesper
done
count.
that?
That don't
Olsen.
count. That
Could
don't
you have
count.
done that, Miles?
Yeah, good. I know
I've
the
done it now.
Huh?
Jesper Olsen.
Manchester United.
Yeah, Jesper Olsen.
He didn't play for. He didn't.
I'm sure he did.
Nah,
Back in the day.
They're having a stinker. There's one
Bojan
more, though.
Djordjic.
Oh, centre-back. How did he get that? There's one now though that plays for your team now.
And I haven't said.
You haven't said him. He's in your squad right now.
Jesper Olsen's Danish anyway, so.
Yeah,
ignore
Jack's
that.
putting it on the screen right now for you now.
Langer.
I can't believe he didn't
Langer.
say
Rhythm.
Larson.
Henrik Larsson. I interviewed Henrik Larsson in Sweden. That's one of my favorite moments ever, man. Producer Chris messaged him and was like, can we interview you? And he said, can you come to Helsingborg tomorrow?
Wait.
And I was like, I'm on the flight already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And he was chewing loads of, you know that snus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chewing
Funny.
it.
Yeah,
Let me
chewing
chew.
tobacco.
Oh,
Not the pouch one, just pure tobacco.
When did he sign for yet? He went on loan, innit?
This was after he was finished though. He came on loan from
07, 08.
07, wasn't it?
from Swedish club. May have been House.
It was one season as at Man United, innit?
half a season.
Half-
6
January,
months.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I remember. Yeah,
6
yeah,
months.
I remember. It's
And you know what's
07,
mad,
08.
yeah?
07, 08. I remember.
On his it's out there that
Oh.
France have scored! Kolo Muani
Wow, what a ball.
with a
Mbappe.
header that Henrik
Mbappe.
Larsson would have been proud of.
Mbappe's turned up, by the way. That was
Oh,
a
what a
perfect
ball.
cross to the back post.
Oh, Colin Mawani. He hasn't had the best of tournaments, you know.
Told you it's backline for Spain. Weak.
Oh my.
What?
Gandhi's
Oh.
fuming. It's all
What?
going off.
Oh,
French flags everywhere.
yeah, everywhere, man.
Rodri,
Who's that good up? Laporte. Oh my
Laporte's
god,
still playing,
I
Laporte.
need to see the highlight. Give me this replay, man. Run it back.
Oh,
DJ.
Let's have a look at this.
Is he offside?
onside? He's on. Nah, he's
No, he-
on. Oh, he didn't pass it yet.
Well played.
Yeah,
He's
he went-
miles
Great
on.
movement. from
Miles
Mbappe.
on.
Who
played-
passed that?
That was Navas. He's played Navas. He's done him there.
Colin Mawani.
Beautiful ball.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
ball.
Was that Camavinga with the pass?
Beautiful. No,
No, that
Mbappe.
was Kante with the left foot.
Oh, Kante,
it?
yeah.
Do you know what?
To
That,
Mbappe, I meant.
Yeah.
that is world-class movement from Mbappe. See the way he just like put the defender to his left,
Yeah.
Yeah.
made sure he was on side.
Mate,
Has his
Dembele
pace.
is the guy, you know. I love Dembele, you know.
I don't think Dembele has enough
Great
end
header.
product, man. I
No,
think he's
he
good. He can
does,
take on
bro.
his player, and then often once he gets to the line, he's like, oh,
Yeah, I agree.
what do I
yeah.
do really?
Can waste
Like
the
he's
money.
good, but he's not.
150 mil for that.
Nah, no way.
Yeah.
No, but I've not said he's worth 150 mil. I don't think anyone is. But Dembele is class.
He is, but he's missing.
I
something.
think he's top 5 right wingers, maybe
Maybe.
Mate,
He might be top 5, maybe.
top 3.
nah, not top three. Not top three. Not top three.
Riyad Mahrez was one of them. He's left a competitive league.
Okay,
He's
but
barely
I
top
can
10
name
out
you
of
three
them,
now.
come
That's better. Than
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo is better than him.
I don't think Rodrigo's better than Dembele.
I am. I think he's got more end product.
No, I'm just as you go through, I'm going to say who I don't
Rodrigo,
think. I don't think.
Mohamed Salah,
Yep.
Leroy Sané.
Nope.
Sane's better
Not
than
right now.
Dembele. Yes,
Not right
he
now.
is. Yes, he is.
Yes,
Okay,
he
okay,
is.
I'm wrong, but that's
Bukayo-
my opinion.
Bukayo Saka.
No.
Why?
I'd take Dembele over Saka if you offered me.
Oh, boy.
Rodrigo's on a whole different planet, man. I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
I think
Whole
Dembele's
different
got more in
planet
his
to
locker, you know,
Dembele.
bro.
Dembele's got all the tricks, but he
different
doesn't.
planet.
He has everything what Mahrez has, but Mahrez has the ultimate thing what you need as a footballer, and that's finishing. And Dembele does not finish. Doesn't finish. Takes on a million chances and doesn't score them.
Good point, but I like him. Vinny Jr.'s left. So whoever
Yeah,
wrote
I
Vinny-
think
that,
it's crazy
delete
Dembele
that.
takes penalties with his right foot.
Oh, no, right winger.
Is he?
Yeah, he takes penalties with his right foot, but he plays obviously like predominantly left
Oh
foot.
wow, I didn't know.
Who's
that.
your right winger?
At Fulham,
Yeah.
Harry Wilson.
Oh, take
Up
Harry
there.
Wilson
Yeah,
over
yeah.
Dembele.
Oh, you're a
100%.
Fulham fan.
Fulham fan, Miles. Yeah.
You stopped us from winning the league.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Twice, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was there for that.
Son.
Someone's
I think
trying to
you
slip
stopped yourself
Palmer
if you fall
over
short against
Dembele
us.
in the chat. Shut up, man.
God, man.
Palmer's so far from a fucking winger. It's mental.
Who? Cole Palmer.
Yeah, someone said Cole
Oh.
Palmer
No,
over
no, no,
Dembele.
no.
What are you on about?
Come on, man.
Tell you what, boys, this is an open game.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Being
isn't it?
played in both boxes.
Bobby Deck over Reed. Yeah.
Oh,
Quality.
that plays for Fulham.
Yeah.
Leicester City now.
It's gone Leicester now, mate.
Leicester.
It's a good
What,
little
this
deal for
summer?
them. Very good. Yeah, very good deal for them.
Yamal?
Yamal's already better than Dembele in my
Nah, he's
opinion.
not already.
He is. Right now,
He
you
will be,
take
but
him.
he's not ready.
Right now, he's a better
He's done
right
more
winger.
for Barcelona than Dembele.
Shall I do
Yeah,
a really
it's true.
Shall I make a really stupid point?
Here's your
France
man
are
on the
winning, so Dembele must be better, right?
That's very stupid. Oh, come on.
tell you
Spain,
what,
Cucurella.
Someone said, Adam Watt, Rodrigo is the best right winger in the world. That's from Geordie.
I can't believe you said that.
no.
man.
That's a lie.
Rodrigo is a good
I
player.
can't believe you said
Dembele's
Dembele's
top five.
better than Rodrigo. I can't believe it.
I think he is, ability-wise.
Nah, he's not, man. Rodrigo's quality, man. He could play either wing just as good as well, you know. He doesn't even want to be a right
There's this
winger.
guy that clips up our podcast when they're really bad shouts. That's going to get clipped up now. So just for reference, please keep me in the edit. I do not agree with that point.
Morata jumps under the ball.
The thing is with Spain, yeah, now that they've got these two fast wingers on the other side, obviously we're just used to possession-based Spain. They could do actually the possession-based thing and they can counter.
They can do both.
Yeah, they can do, and they've got someone like Morata who is always in and around the box where Harry Kane should be.
Yeah,
he plays
yeah.
the actual number 9. He's always there. He's a nuisance. People pick up the second balls. Spain, I think they're going to score. They're definitely going to score.
But I think we've seen the big, which we haven't spoke about the show, the biggest problem, I think, for Spain tonight is Navas playing right back. Danny Carvajal got the suspension. Mbappe's just absolutely cooked him down that side.
Yeah, a lot of
Carvajal
players
doesn't get done like
suspended,
that.
didn't they?
Carvajal stands him up.
Lenormand.
Carvajal doesn't get done by Mbappe doing a fake shoulder drop and dropping
Not
5
the same
yards,
way,
playing him
no.
on side. He's
Navas
offside.
is
If
38
anything,
years old.
Carvajal just goes through.
Yeah, Carvajal goes through. Well, Carvajal is too experienced to let Mbappe make that run,
Yeah, you're
and,
right, yeah.
and Mbappe's offside
Yeah,
from that ball.
Harrington
Too
Levy.
experienced. Too experienced.
Oh, a little bit of off the balls there.
What's this? Who's that?
I don't know
Great
who
little
pushed his
header.
head.
Yeah, a bit nasty.
Who done that to Messi, bruv? It pissed me off, you know.
He ran behind him and pushed him really hard in the
Robertson.
back. Robertson, Andy
Bro,
Robertson.
You come
at
from Hull,
Anfield.
you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in emotions, isn't it? Oh my God, why is he so free?
Where's
Why is he so
Nani?
free?
That's the yellow.
Cynical foul hedge.
I don't want to
That's a
say
yellow.
I don't want to say I'm the oracle of the sport, but Jesus Navas has just picked up a yellow card in left mid, slide tackling someone, and Mbappe was completely open. That guy's got to get off the pitch. What's,
Oh,
did he touch?
my.
Oh, it could be a red, you know.
Oh, no.
Mate,
have a
look
look
at the
again.
studs. Look at the studs here.
Now, you know what he's lucky
Desperate,
about?
wasn't it?
Oh, it's
wasn't
His
close
feet
enough.
hit the ground
Yeah,
before they
just
reach him.
though,
Bro, he
innit?
just slipped. Look, he just slipped. He tried to. Oh my
That's
God.
horrendous
Bro, if
tackle,
he
though.
doesn't make that foul, Mbappe scores.
Yeah.
Why
They're
is he?
2-0 down in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's out of his depth. That's a long day. But how old is he?
He's
40?
38.
Yeah.
He's 38 now.
He's older than Yamal's dad.
Nah,
He won the
38,
league when I was a
38.
kid at City,
38.
mate. How's he playing
Yeah,
right
he's
back
been
against
playing-
him?
yeah.
Don't need to fact
now?
check that. He's 38 years old. 100%. He's older than Yamal's
He
dad.
is as well.
38.
You know when
Trying to
Buvey
keep
says to
up
me, you
with-
don't need to fact check that, I think he's lying.
I know he's pacey,
right.
but he's not keeping up.
Can you
with-
imagine being 38 and you've got to go against Mbappe?
What's the thought process that he's
I can't
rapid?
imagine being 38, period. I mean,
Yeah, Adam.
I'm not 38, bro. I'm born in 1989. I'm close to 38, but I'm not 38.
Oh God.
Cheeky bastards.
Oh God.
yeah, they're out Spain. I told you this
That's
from the
two big
start,
players,
lads.
isn't it?
No
Listen.
one's listening to me. They think it's all a laugh. This is some real football insight. You obviously the French beat the Spanish at this point. Obviously,
I was just about to say that looks like
Obvious.
Carvajal.
It is look Carvajal.
Yeah, he's on
I
the
was more
bench.
looking at he's got a fresh fade and he's sitting in the bench for the whole game. I don't know why he's done that.
God.
Now Spain's in trouble. Now everything's going to come down the left hand side. I'll just be peppering balls.
Spain didn't. Joe Curtis makes his point. He says they left Pedro Porro at home as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did they?
That's crazy.
Wow.
So they have no recognised fullback or right back.
Wasn't Spain one of the nations that didn't take 26 players? They took 25. I think it was them and France. If I'm
I think
reminding
you're
correct.
right.
Yeah, I
you're
think they
right.
didn't
Yeah,
take
yeah.
an extra player. They could have, but they didn't take an extra player. I know it could be Spain.
I think
And
you're right.
two nations did that. Two big nations did that.
You might. I'm guessing you're right, but
I
I'm
think
just
you're
gonna
right.
count
I
them.
think, and if that's overconfident there, look, see,
Imagine being born in the 80s, getting a bus pass soon. Someone says, "K, that's crazy."
getting your what? Your,
Getting a bus pass.
what? Your freedom pass?
Have you got a bus pass?
I wasn't born in the 80s.
No, but for London, have you got an Oyster card or anything?
Yeah, it's on my phone. It's called my visa election. beep beep.
I might get a line by.
Now there was one day in my life where I went, I'm never catching a bus again, and I never have.
Really?
Yeah.
What day was that? When we started the club?
No. I had a car before.
First brand deal.
Probably about 9 years ago. I was just like, never again.
You have never been on a bus?
No, I've been on a bus.
Like
I used
10
to catch
years?
buses to work and that. Ask people from Birmingham, the number 11 route. It covers the whole fucking city, bro. I used to have to catch that to work, yeah.
You see everyone.
I couldn't do it. Like, you go through different, like, it's like going through 5-6 different countries.
Oh, man.
Like, you know, like just random, like,
Different
people on
parts,
the,
yeah.
like, what's going on here? But yeah, one day I decided never to do buses again.
What year is it? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Probably about 8-9 years ago. I just thought, nah, man, I can't do this anymore.
Bus is all right, man.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to say I'm never going to walk ever again. That's it now. I'm getting a taxi
walking's mental.
No. That's it now. No, I'm
Walking's
copying
cool,
you. I'm never going to walk
I've got
anywhere.
like a train or a taxi.
No, that's it. I'm getting only chauffeured from now on.
That's
That's it.
wavy.
No, I've made a decision.
You're making far too much money.
No, I've made a decision.
Rory Jennings might not be here, but he lives on in spirit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Cucurella.
Honestly, there was another attack. France messed it up. They played a long ball down the right-hand channel, and it just went out of play. And as the camera panned out, Mbappe's in the middle of the box, 20 yards like in front of away from Navas. If Mbappe doesn't score tonight, I will eat this bottle. Unbranded.
Yeah, I feel bad for Navas. He shouldn't really be at this stage of the tournament playing it right back.
Nah, no
That's
way.
crazy.
He's had a good season
Especially
for
when you
Seville.
got Pedro Porro at home.
Crazy.
They gave him a lifetime contract,
We got
didn't
Rice
they,
at home, bro.
Seville
Most
this
teams-
season, didn't they, for his service to the club? So he can do anything he wants at the club for the rest of his life.
We got Taylor with a super chat for John and Miles, really. Says Smith Rowe's rumoured for a move to Fulham for 25 million. Thoughts?
Yeah, here you go.
Would you take him?
I'd love him. I would love Smith Rowe for us. Yeah, 100%. He'd be like a star player for us, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he'd be a great player.
I think he's amazing. I think he's not had a good few years at Arsenal, but I don't think that's his fault. Interesting to know what you think, but I don't think it's his fault. You just had other players come in and take his spot. But for a team like Fulham, I put him in a signing of a level for a club like Fulham where it's like, if you get a player like him, you're not getting relegated. You know, we've got other good players around him, but it's like he's going to score 10 goals, get 10 assists for a team like us, be our main player.
You can thank me for that, though, to be honest. Because
Yeah.
when I was on my show, I was saying that Smith Rowe is one of the best players, youngsters to come out of the Premier League and for Arsenal. And they all laughed at me, and he got 10 goals and I think he got 9 assists that season.
Yeah, there you go.
Obviously, after that, he got his injury, so it's gone downhill. And I feel that the team is outgrown him, to say, because we're not going for top 4 anymore. We're going for leagues. And the gulf of class between who's getting starting 11 and the bench is different now. But I think if he goes to Fulham, it'll be a great signing for Smith Rowe.
Great deal. Cheap
for
as well.
everyone.
Cheap.
Great for everyone. Arsenal win 20 mil. Mbappe, by the way, charging into the box.
Top right corner.
Cut
There we
it.
go. Top right corner. Oh, that was going to go.
Oh, that was in,
That's
wasn't
like the
it?
first time we've seen him like that, you know. First
looks
time this
fresh.
tournament.
Oh, my
he looks
days.
sharp, doesn't he?
The mask was
post.
weighing him down.
Imagine him against Saka in the final. We're fucked.
Near post. Oh,
No,
God.
that Smith Rowe deal's fantastic for all parties.
Everyone,
it's
yeah,
good.
100%. And
Oh,
he was,
Fantastic talent.
he was a standout player at the 21s tournament.
Yeah,
with Palmer
21.
Him and
and
Palmer,
all
yeah.
FA
them.
Cup season when you won that a few years ago.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
But Smith Rowe's a quality player. You just can't break back into the team. And that just shows the level of Arsenal, what we've grown to. But I'm not saying that Fulham is a bad team. I think it's a great... I think Villa or Fulham is a great move for him. I think that'll be a fantastic move for him.
Would you miss him? In
I would
squad
miss him
player?
personally, yeah. I'd definitely miss Smith Rowe personally. Because I helped build his career.
Okay,
So,
yeah, fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean miss him personally? Is he your brother?
No, I've met Smith Rowe. My mum's met Smith Rowe. Funny enough.
Where did your mum meet?
She met him in Westfield's Harrods. Yeah.
Shops in Harrods.
Not Harrods, Westfield.
Miles is making some.
Miles is-
Westfield,
Miles is looking after his mum.
Westfield's Louis Vuitton. Yeah. And my mum said, "Oh, I know your face."
Mum's is shopping at Louis.
Yeah, but Smith Rowe was in there, innit? And then, yeah. But anyway, yeah, good bit of business.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Should we get it signed now? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
done.
it's gone, man. Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take a cut as well, 10%.
Yeah, just give us Polina as well.
I think that's a good move for him, though. Like, you look at someone like Andreas Pereira, who,
Yeah.
like, he was, like, when I say this, I mean from when he was in the academy. Andreas Pereira was one of my favourite Man United youngsters coming through. Like, I was so excited about him. He was a really good footballer.
Yeah.
And he still showed glimpses of it at Man United, but he couldn't handle the pressure and things like that. And he's gone to Fulham, and he looks like a player all of a sudden. And it's like sometimes you take that pressure off someone, they go into a
Iwobi.
Iwobi.
exactly.
Iwobi.
Yeah,
What
Iwobi.
player he is.
Iwobi is a player.
Pereira,
good.
Pereira is the blueprint for Smith Rowe. He'd do the exact same thing, come in and be brilliant. I love Pereira. I
Yeah.
filmed with him a few weeks ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, he's
a nice lad, ain't he?
so nice.
Messi blessed him.
Oh, that's the best thing I've seen. That's the best thing I've seen in years.
Oh my God. This kid's 16 years old.
What the fuck's just happened?
What's he just done?
Oh my God.
French tears.
Oh,
My
Spanish
God.
This brother's
ecstasy.
celebrating an
Ça
Austria
super.
shirt. Well, Austria's supposed
That's
to be
the
here.
best goal a 16-year-old's ever scored in
my
football
God.
history.
that's unbelievable.
Yes or no?
We've been
Wayne
waiting all
Rooney was,
tournament.
how old was Wayne Rooney when he bossed it against Arsenal?
Older than that.
Nah,
He
but
was
this is on the
18,
world
wasn't he?
stage, though.
17?
This
Premier
is
League
crazy.
was
I've
This
not
is the
seen
world-
anything.
Semi-final of a European
different,
Championship,
man.
and the boy's just done this.
Look at this.
Just drop the
See you
shoulder,
later.
look.
Bang.
Oh,
He sent 2 players.
Oh.
He sent Saliba and Rabiot.
Rabiot got sent shot for a Ribena.
What's he just done?
I've never seen anything like it.
Bro, his
The
movement.
keeper was outstretched. Oh, that's a
Oh,
goal.
my God.
Lamine
outrageous.
Yamal. Take a bow, son.
Let me ask you a question. Who's a better right winger, Yamal or Dembele?
Dembele's doing that.
Go on, Adam McKola. Go on.
Dembele.
Dembele, yeah, right.
Like he's got braces.
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
strong,
he's got
innit?
braces.
Imagine
I
someone
love
twisted
him.
you up and you look back and they got braces on.
Yeah, fair
He's
enough.
been waiting all tournaments to score. He's been unbelievable, and he's been building up to actually getting a goal.
Wow.
He's been fantastic, man.
If I know Kylian the way I know him, he's saying game on. Okay.
He's
done
so
that.
good. He's so good. He
Wait
could
a
have
minute.
had 5 this tournament. He's so good.
The way you know him.
Yeah, if the way I know Kylian, he's gonna say, okay, game on. That's happened to me. I'm gonna do it again. I've done it in the final.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know him?
fine. I've seen him once. Seen him once. Like,
Your mum was shopping in Louis Vuitton again.
come on, Kylian, man, step up.
Look at this. Now it's just giving the ball to him and let him
Now
go.
it's Spain or under Jesus Navas looks like a fucking
Corner for
bollocks.
Spain.
Showing the old glimpse from City now. He's gonna step up.
Won the league, remember?
Yeah.
But you know what,
Pellegrini.
Buvey, you touched on it earlier. Spain is so brave because I think if we play France in the final, we're not having Kyle Walker bomb down overlapping
we'll shit
Zachariah.
ourselves.
We're going stay back on Mbappe. Like what happens if
we
they
shit
lose the ball there?
ourselves.
Mbappe's unmarked.
Yeah.
But they don't care. We'll go pound for pound.
And that says a lot about the national identity of Spain. And the FA make our managers afraid and make our players afraid on some level. The Spanish FA have clearly given them an incentive to do whatever you want.
I don't think, do you think that comes from the FA?
It must come. De La Fuente's being told that there's no pressure on you, play the way you want to play. Or maybe it comes from De La Fuente himself, fine. But there's some sort of weird lack of pressure with this Spanish side. Spain should have more pressure than England.
But do
They've
you
won
not
3
think that's
tournaments
just
in a
in
row.
being a 16-year-old? You don't feel
I'm
that
not talking about
pressure?
Yamal, I'm talking about the way the whole side plays throughout the whole tournament. That comes from a lack of pressure somewhere. Someone's saying to them, just do what you want to do.
You are right. Like letting Navas, like letting him go. You know, you might go, okay, Navas might still have a bit of pace, stay on the halfway line the whole time we've got the ball. But no, he's overlapping,
Exactly.
leaving Mbappe.
It's naive. It's so naive. And they get
But they don't care.
They get their reward for doing it.
Yeah.
You get
We're
your
not
reward, yeah?
naive and we get no rewards. We get painful football every single game.
England fans watching this, how you feeling?
We're
Both
more-
teams just...
Oh, we batter both of these, no question.
We're more similar
Never
to France.
change.
I saw
Hit 'em on the counter.
a French journalist was talking about France. I heard it from a few places, and like France are just a moments team. That's how they described it. Even when they won the World Cup, it's like moments. It's like big players. That's England, isn't it? Jude
Yeah.
Bellingham's goal. We're moments. We're not relying. Whereas Spain, this is a system, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
this
like
is-
this is how we're going to play. We don't care who's there. Like
They've had
whatever.
a system since 2010.
Yeah.
Basically, it was Pep Guardiola's team that won the World Cup in the.
Yeah, but this is a completely different
Yeah,
setup, man.
but they still got a system though.
But I think he's changed it massively. The wingers, how direct they are, it's not 2010 in terms of that aspect to it. Williams and Yamal, so dynamic. It's a whole different Spain side that we're seeing.
100%.
And the way they'll progress in 2026, they could win the World Cup, no question about that.
Oh my God, Navas.
Oh! That was a cross from Jesus Navas.
Oh, Olmo.
It's 2-1 to Spain!
Nah, they are
Deflected off
killing
Jules Koundé. It may have been going wide, but Danny Olmo has made it 2-1.
little
Lads,
touch.
talk to me.
It's incredible. It's everything we've been saying as well. The way Navas got that ball in on the edge of the box,
Gandhi's buzzing.
they just don't
Oh
care.
my God!
They
Did you
don't
see the
care.
turn?
They don't care, do they?
Beautiful.
They don't care. They go 1-0 down against France. Everyone up front. Who cares?
Bro, he chipped the
Watch
ball
this.
over the player and volleyed it.
Danny
What a
Olmo
game.
stepping in for Pedri.
Boys, your heads are
See you
going.
later.
France's head's going.
Au revoir, Deschamps.
Deschamps.
Oh, I think
Deschamps.
What you
It's not
moaning
over.
about?
This ain't over.
This is
you
far
moaning
from. I
about?
said
This ain't
3-2.
over.
I said 3-2.
I said 2-1. So
This
just
could be
stay
like
this.
a Portugal game, you know, that 3-3 where it's just...
Look at this,
This is
man.
a
Navas
brilliant
is like
game.
That's
right
a
wing.
wall.
You were slagging them off
touch,
earlier.
look at
not
the
you,
touch.
but-
Oh.
Bang.
These guys were slagging them off.
These guys, all of us were.
Fucking off who?
No, I
Was that
wasn't
going
slagging
in with
off
that
Navas.
Koundé's
That's
touch?
going
You
in.
slagging off Navas.
That's
Yeah,
going
Navas
in.
is
You said he was looking old.
Yeah,
Was that
we
going
just
in with
created
that
this goal.
Koundé's touch?
Oh,
See you later,
on
Koundé.
goal.
Might have been going wide,
That
you
was
know.
going wide. That was going wide.
It might have been going wide, lads.
Could have, but at the same
But
time,
that's where we're naive and we're watching going, Navas can't handle Mbappe. He's not there to
maybe
handle
the
Mbappe.
post.
He's there to overlap, put
Yeah,
balls
exactly.
in, man. He's there to
I
play
predicted
the
from the
system.
start that he's there to overlap Mbappe and get balls into the system.
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
That's going in. Going
It's
wide.
going in.
going
It's
wide.
going
That
in.
is going
You think it's going
I think
in?
it's going in. It's
Going wide.
going in the side netting.
Pedri's
These
buzzing.
guys are fantastic. We get battered by Spain, don't we? Let's be real. We get battered. France, I think we could do France. But
What kind
Spain,
of player are you, lads? If you're Pedri, are you going home or are you watching?
No, you'll stay here.
It's like the hurt
4
of not
days,
being
isn't it?
involved, just thinking like, oh,
nah, you
fuck
stay
this.
because you got them
There's
there.
not, I can't think of many
I think
players that
the
would leave
hurt
the
would-
tournament.
That feeling in your chest.
Are there any big examples of big
Like, I
international
should be
players
out
leaving
there.
tournaments early?
Roy Keane.
Roy Keane. Yeah.
No, that's before the tournament, though.
Doesn't matter. The tournament is still in it. It's still left.
Big stories of teams going home early. England?
What, players who left early?
He said teams going away. England. Oh god.
Oh,
Didn't France? France one time they didn't qualify in the group stages for the World Cup.
When they lost to Switzerland first.
2010.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? France are either amazing or they just hate each other, innit?
Yeah, it was-
It's like it's like the Dutch.
Remember their first game they lost against who was it? Against Senegal.
2002.
Yeah, Al Hajj Diouf.
Yeah,
Dancing around the jersey.
Yeah, Vuvuzuela's.
That was a great side.
Nah, Vuvuzuela's weren't that
that was
tournament.
2010. He's talking about Anelka in 2010. But it's the same thing. They both didn't qualify at the group.
Terrible. That's terrible, man. Anyway, France. I don't think it's over.
Oh my!
Is this true? All right,
I'm not reading
Oh.
out. Hang on, Adam, you read it out. I'm not reading
I
out.
got some breaking news coming. I got
Oh,
some breaking news coming in one sec, lads.
God.
You can't
Rory
make that
Jennings
up.
has been thrown out of a fan zone in Germany for being too pissed. That means he's had a beer. And even Tom Garrett is done with him.
Oh,
No.
This coming in.
God. Boys, one of you lot should try FaceTime him now.
Yeah, go on.
Go on, try FaceTime him.
Can I do this?
Yeah, of course.
Mate.
Elliot should do it, really. Someone from production, so it doesn't look like you're live, Adam, because he'll see it and hang up on you. It should be Elliot or someone.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah.
Boys, what a game.
Mate, we're in for a
27
game
minutes.
here, you know.
It's
There's
just-
more goals coming.
Yeah,
the whole
game-
France get the next one, though, just so it's...
Yeah, 100%.
Because if Spain get the next one, it's a bit...
whole game's just been played in each box, isn't
Kylian
it?
Mbappe, this is your time to turn up, man. Somebody needs to turn up. This is it.
The police are coming.
Why are you laughing?
No, that.
the That's the sound of the police. Who sings that, Adam?
I don't know, but I know the tune.
Yeah, same.
Dickhead! I could have said anyone then. I could have said ABBA and you would have...
You could have said anyone, mate. Oh, God. Dembele.
Jesus.
Is he gonna? He's using his right
Oh, it's
foot.
KRS-One.
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
you not know that?
He takes set pieces and stuff with his right foot.
Ball in.
He should go back to the
Better
left.
than fucking Salah. What are you on about?
I never said better than Salah.
Come on.
I never said better than Salah.
What you said? Who did you say? Someone big?
I said
Yamal?
everyone else, but not Salah.
Everyone else.
So he's the second best right winger in the world then. All right, cool.
Can't believe it. No one talks about that Barcelona splurge they had. Coutinho, Griezmann, Dembele, 400 million quid for that.
Yeah, yes.
Was that how much it
400
was?
million. What, 150, 150,
Barca? No,
150.
No, people talk about it. That's why
Nah,
they're in
not
the position they're in now.
No one talks about it. Not
Coutinho
enough.
That's why they're
Who
Not
would've-
enough.
Coutinho, Griezmann.
Coutinho was like 89.
No, he was
105.
150 million euros.
Coutinho is
All
89
three of them are.
Coutinho,
Barcelona ruined football.
They
No
bought
question.
Coutinho for 150, right? And then they loaned him to Bayern, and then he scored against them in the Champions League semi-final and knocked them
Griezmann
out.
was worth 120 million.
Insane.
Pound.
Insanity, innit?
Pound, yeah? Sterling.
Arsenal bought
Euro.
a player. You loaned him to Bayern Munich. He knocked you out the Champions League.
Plus
And he spent
add-ons.
100
And he spent
million.
150 on him.
Oh.
Declan Rice. Just send him to Bayern to knock you
Embarrassing,
out.
isn't it?
Crazy.
And Hansi Flick isn't on a contract yet, is he? He couldn't put the manager on a
So
contract.
225 million euros,
He's 105, yeah.
and the Coutinho's one's come up in pounds for some reason. It's
Yeah.
140 million.
400 million euros.
So you're looking about 370, yeah, 400 million
Plus,
euros.
plus VAT and all that. It's criminal. That's criminal, man.
Do you reckon you have to pay VAT on players?
Of course you do.
Do you think that's why
Surely
Messi?
not.
Do you think that's why Messi and these guys was like, nah, I'm not taking a cut on my wage
You
after
can get a
spending
VAT
all this money?
rebate off players.
Probably.
Nah.
Probably.
We'd be doing it all the time.
These guys are all over them. Spain are in now.
Danny Olmo,
Spain.
edge of the box.
Oh.
There's only
Saliba's
one.
done well.
Saliba. Go on, Kante.
Saliba's surely thinking in the summer, I've won a great tournament.
No, he's
I want to
not.
go
He's
Real Madrid or Man City.
Why?
One of the big boys.
Man City.
Yeah.
You're not a big boy.
Yeah, we're bigger than you.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good tackle. It's a good tackle.
But it is on Mbappe turning up now. We got to
Don't-
see Mbappe turn up.
That's a great good tackle, Miles.
no, that was a great tackle.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was a foul.
No, of course.
Okay.
It was a good. I never said it was a foul. It was a good tackle.
I thought, okay.
He's onside. Where's Koundé? Look
Spain
at Koundé.
are all over
He's keeping
these.
him.
I
Look at
love it.
Koundé. Look at Koundé. He's keeping him. Where's the line?
You know, if Cucurella lifts the Euros against England, I think Rory might actually kill himself. Innit?
Might be done.
I think he was going on about the Luftwaffe in the German.
oh my god!
no,
Did
I
you
think
see
he must
that?
have been.
Oh my god!
I must have been.
Last show.
What happened? What did he do? What did he do last show?
What did he
fan
mean to
zone.
say?
Lufthansa.
He meant to say a
To the
Lufthansa
airline.
flight.
Yeah.
And he said the German
Lay off.
Luftwaffe.
Lay off. Oh, Spain. Oh. They're taking the piss out of these lot.
Nico Williams. Where does he go? Does he stay or does he?
Stay.
Stays. They're a big club athletic.
Barca are in for him.
You need to give him some big money to get him out of there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because the Athletic Bilbao only have Basque players in it.
Yeah.
So their pool of replacing players, they're not really caring about money that much.
I think if he does leave though, I think he does go to Barca, like you said. I think he stays in the league.
President said they had enough money for him the other day.
Did
Don't
they?
know how. I don't know where.
Yeah,
Don't know
I've
how.
seen that.
He
They
said
did.
he came out and said we have enough money for him. Yeah.
Ooh, I think he
I
might
hope
push for
not.
Barca. You know?
I hate these big clubs ruining players. You know what I mean?
Bielsa's Bilbao, one of the best teams I've ever seen.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Like,
They
I
beat
remember them-
Old Trafford in the green kit, didn't they?
Yeah, Europa League. They come to Old Trafford and batter.
Was Laporte on that side? Herrera wasn't he?
Herrera, you had Illarramendi, you had all those kind of fellas. I'm not sure if
Illarramendi.
Yeah, what a side.
Yeah, they were good.
They didn't win the Europa League though, did they?
No.
It's the final, didn't they? Against Seville, maybe? I don't know.
Just safe bet.
Yeah, it's always Seville, isn't it?
Safe, but super safe. Kylian Mbappe, come on, man. You guys, Saliba. If Spain scores one more goal, though, I think it's safe to say it's a game over, man.
It's
I don't
game
think-
over.
Yeah. France, like you said, is a moment's team. It's not
Yeah.
the same France from 2018 as.
I do think France is, like I said, similar to England. So I'm worried watching this. If we can get past the Dutch playing the Spanish, it might look a lot like this. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it looks too dissimilar of England playing Spain
Yeah.
as France.
I think, yeah, England, like I said, possession based, man. I think they'll suffer against this Spanish team in the midfield. But against France, they'll get joy. Like I said, like this
Yeah,
French team.
yeah.
Their midfield's more defensive than.
I wouldn't mind it,
than
Miles. I
offensive.
wouldn't mind it 'cause we know that we're worse than the Spanish. We
Can I
we didn't know we were better than the Swiss. Do you know what I mean? We know for a fact we're worse than these. So we play a back five. It don't matter. It plays into our hands.
I think
Just
they
to
get more
correct
joy.
myself, it was Munayin and Llorente I meant, not Illarramendi. Sorry.
Munaini
That's
was a good
France's
player.
first goal from open play.
See, look at that. Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Semi-final.
crazy, man.
This Euros has been
Underwhelming, to be fair.
shit in it.
Yeah, it's been very underwhelming. This, like we said, the World Cup was way better than this. Way more entertaining. Way better. But they're tired, man. It's not an excuse.
I think it's that third place in the.
tired.
I think it's that third place game as well, where it's like everyone in third gets through. There's not enough jeopardy in the group, so that whole round of games
Oh,
is
okay.
boring as well,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It kills it. Like it's not. I wasn't even excited till the quarterfinals, really.
I
as an
agree.
England fan.
I agree.
This is the most exciting I've ever been. This game, other than Turkey. The Turkish.
Turkey were
Turkish.
fun. Turkey's
Turkey's been fun the whole of this.
Yeah,
All
Turkey,
of this
Georgia,
Euros.
they were fantastic.
Austria were good in the
Yeah.
group.
Austria were good in the
Austria.
group.
Do you think tournaments should be played mid-season more often?
Nah,
No, for God's sake, man.
no way.
Club football has to be completely
Good chat, lads.
protected. Well, I was talking, you just interrupted me again.
But the argument-
Question, man. It was added to the debate.
Yeah,
what is your
club
argument for it?
football has to be
Qatar.
protected, doesn't it?
No,
Qatar
I was
obviously
just
was
playing
exci-
the old devil's advocate, innit? Just asking questions out there.
Okay, he's asking questions. I mean, yeah, Qatar was entertaining middle of the season, but
It's different.
It was the best tournament I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think if you are gonna do it, I think you have to do it at the beginning of the season. So you know the first international break.
Isn't this basically the beginning of the season?
No. Listen. No, let me land. Let me land. The first international break we're gonna have during our season, I'll probably stick it in.
So you're saying
October,
September?
November.
Yeah, I'll probably stick it in there.
I don't think FIFA
Have
are going
a
to hire you
tournament
to
there.
plan
Go on,
their
why not?
tournaments anytime soon.
Have a tournament there, but Christmas and at the end of the season, I don't want to see that again. I don't want to see it.
Oh.
yeah. So you can't have
Club
three.
football's got to be protected, lads, at all costs.
You can have 3 games and then we go off to a World Cup.
Yeah.
All right, mine 2. Half time in the second game. Should we skip World Cup?
You know when the
Maybe the
season
second
starts for me?
international break.
The season starts after that last international break. You know when you don't have one until March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the season actually starts.
November, right?
So I'd hate that. Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
hate all that shit.
Oh yeah. You say tease us, give us 3 Premier League games. You lose your last Premier League game.
Because then
you
the
gotta go-
games after that would be like a different season.
Yeah.
Innit? It'd feel like a different season anyway.
Well, we just have to leave it at the end of the season, and that's what I think they're going to keep.
Are you looking forward to next season, you lads?
100%.
I can't wait, man.
Are you optimistic all 3 of your clubs?
I always am though, so it's a stupid question for me.
Yeah.
He predicted. What do you do? Them to come first, right?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you why we're winning the league this season.
21.
So Mattis de Ligt, is joining Man United. Don't know if you know.
Didn't he get benched by Dyer?
Matic de Ligt, he was injured. Matic de Ligt joining Man United, yeah? In his first season at Ajax, guess what happened?
They won the league.
In his first season at Juventus, guess what happened?
They won the league.
In his first season at Bayern Munich, guess what happened?
They won the league.
So you know what fucking happened next season.
Spain. Oh, could have gone in
Boys,
easily. Fabian Ruiz, edge of the box.
So, can I talk about my optimism for my team next season? I've come up with a theory, and I was doing this while I was lying down at the McKola. So that means my mind was working overtime.
Meat in
Listen
hand.
to this now.
Lying down.
Yeah,
What's that got to do with it?
just my thought process. I was just
Okay.
so the last time Arsenal won the Premier League,
A long time ago. I can't remember that. What year?
2004.
It was a Labour government, but not this one.
Labour was in Parliament, and they just won it the other day. So for the past 14 years, the government has been blue. Man City, you've been dominating the
Bit of
Premier
yellow
League.
as well. At the start.
Mate.
Bit of yellow. Now that it's gone back to red, Adam McKola, this might work for you as well.
I got a problem for you though.
Go on.
Keir Starmer's basically a Tory, so you're fucked.
Yeah, but he's got red on. So it's
And he's an Arsenal fan, isn't he? Done stuff for their TV recently.
I'm going with it. Last time Arsenal won the league, Labour was in Parliament. They've just come back in Parliament. You never know.
Last time England won a tournament,
1966.
Labour Prime Minister.
Was it in 66?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Who was the Prime Minister? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Was it Labour? Was it a Labour Party?
I don't know who it was.
Oh, God.
If it was a Labour Party, England's listen, could be good omens, man.
Harold something.
Why don't you ask Alistair Campbell?
Huh?
Why don't you phone up Alistair Campbell?
Harold Wilson.
Harold Wilson, yeah. I knew it was Harold something.
Brad Wilson.
I did say Harold. No, yeah.
But bad news.
Should have
for you,
phoned a
though,
friend.
because last time Labour was in Parliament, Fulham wasn't even in the league.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Yeah, they were. The Pizza Hut.
You might have
Pizza Hut.
not
man.
make it next season.
I was having a good day and now it's just been
No,
ruined.
John, don't take that because you had Pizza Hut on the front.
Yeah, we
In
did.
early
Way back.
2000s.
Way back.
Brian McBride.
Louis Saha in that
Yeah,
kit, man.
so they were in the Premier League.
So-
Pizza Hut Kid's amazing.
Amazing.
It's one of
You
the best
played
kids
your
ever.
first game in the Premier at Old Trafford and we won 3-2.
Yeah. Oh, and we're doing that this season.
Yeah.
We're playing we're first game of the Prem.
Was that
do you
your
think?
first
Friday
game?
night.
Friday night.
What do you think? What do you fancy?
For Fulham, I think
What's the expectations this season for Fulham?
it's difficult, man. I think if we didn't have Marco Silva, we'd be in so much trouble. I think he's a really underrated manager. He's been brilliant
amazing.
for us. Brilliant for us. We're going to lose Polina, which is a problem. I think he's basically gone already. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Try push for like Conference League. Try push for ninth.
I don't think we'll have enough, man. I don't think we'll have enough. It's weird how we invest like... Oh, there's a good corner in. We don't like... I'm always a bit uninspired by our signings, but then they end up being good. Like when we got Iwobi, I was like, really, Iwobi? And he went on to be one of our players of the season. But I
Yeah.
think, again, that's
He ran the
Marco
game
Silva.
against Man United at Old Trafford.
Oh, my God.
Man
he
United had him
did.
looking like prime cack out
battered
there.
you,
It was
McKola.
embarrassing.
He
battered them
battered
still.
you. Yeah, no, we won't be in the... I mean, we're going to lose Willian. We basically don't have a left winger at the moment at the whole club. William was our only left winger.
You'll
so
be all right.
We'll
You'll
recruit
be okay.
players. We'll get players in.
You'll probably be
The
Arsenal
Smith Rowe
again.
signing kind of
Smith Rowe, it just makes sense.
Yeah, he can
It
play in
makes
the left
sense.
wing
And we
for
got the money, man. We sold Mitrovic for like 50 mil. We sold Polina for 50 mil. Like, we got some money.
I think you got Marco Silva at a great time as well because
Yeah.
Marco Silva is one of those coaches that's been highly rated for an awfully long time. And now he's at Fulham where he's kind of failed at other places where there were quite big leaps for him.
Yeah.
So now he's not going to have any of those, this is a stepping stone for me
Yeah.
kind of thoughts. Like it can be his club, do you know what I mean? And I think you're
100%.
benefiting from that as well.
I think you're right. Yeah, he's kind of made that leap and it didn't work. And now I think he's like in maybe a headspace where he's a bit more like, I'm going to just settle here for a bit, prove myself and not do that thing that maybe De Zerbi's done of rushing
Because you can
straight
get
off.
Fulham into Europe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
mate,
when you see Brighton getting into Europe and stuff, it's
Mate, there's points in the season as a Fulham fan, a team around our level, where you are close. You're like 6 points off it with maybe 5-6 games to go. You go, we could do it, and then a couple results don't go your way and you fall off. And that's where you go, oh, actually, a little bit more squad depth, and suddenly that's there for you.
Fulham's a tricky place to go this season, obviously, evidently for Arsenal, but they put up some good results.
Crazy, isn't it? If you'd
Manchester
beaten
United, Arsenal.
Fulham, you would have won the league.
They took 4 points from us this
crazy.
season.
Yeah,
crazy,
it's mad.
It was
We did.
crazy. It's
Fulham.
crazy.
So Fulham took your league's titles winners, man.
I
Yeah.
put it down to Fulham. And
What about West
game.
Ham?
I'll take that.
Yeah, both of those games. Not so much West Ham because.
What about Southampton the year before?
Wait a minute, Nico Williams.
This is
1 on
scary
2.
if you're French
Go
right
on.
now.
There's a few getting
All
back.
there.
Back stick.
Yamal's wide.
Mal is
smash it.
surely going
Is that
there
Williams
first.
France
Saliba?
have got some players back. Yamal's cutting.
You don't care.
He's gone
You
for
don't
the same
care.
shot again.
I'm
He's
watching
scoring.
Iron Robin
You
regen.
don't
there,
care.
just
You don't
cutting in.
care. I love this football side, man.
That's the thing with when the youth, man. They just show they just express themselves. They're not
No
scared.
fear, innit?
No fear
No
whatsoever.
fear.
He just took on one of the best fullbacks in the world and just said, you know what, I'm going to try and wrap this again.
Yeah,
Like top
it's
corner.
crazy, man.
What the hell? This guy's
Crazy.
16. Damn, Messi needs to start blessing everyone in Barcelona, man. Might win the league again.
Jesus.
Did you boys see for the game tomorrow this breaking news about the ref? Did you see the ref drama?
Oh, he was match fixing or something like that.
Yeah, this is bad. He's got history with Jude
previously,
Bellingham.
and Jude Bellingham said it to him, innit?
Well, he's been done for
Spain.
Yeah, so the ref, as far as I know, hasn't been done himself for match fixing. But right, get a load of this. He took money off of the ref who had been done for match fixing.
Oh, God.
So he got a 6-month ban or something years back. And then Jude Bellingham, he's got a history of Jude Bellingham got fined £40,000 for calling out the ref in the game that England playing tomorrow. So a little bit scary for us. He's not going to like Jude, is he?
Yeah, I don't think he should ref again in a major tournament though. If
How
you're
does
taking
that happen,
briberies,
man?
yeah. How does that happen? Obviously, it's double standards because if players get caught, they get to play again. So, but I don't know.
Barcelona did that, innit? We're paying refs. And
Barcelona, that's a whole nother story.
Juve.
mad. Give us our 2
Juventus,
Champions League winners
Man
medals,
City.
bruv.
Barcelona, the worst Barcelona for me was on you boys when Van Persie took the shot and got sent off.
That was disgusting.
For like
That's
the
not
whistle.
seconds.
Do you think that's worse than the Chelsea game?
I think it was worse.
The Chelsea,
One decision
the
it
Chelsea
may be
game's
worse,
wrong.
but
Yeah.
the whole game.
game
That is the
Chelsea was
worst
bad, yeah.
decision for me, and like
Yeah.
one of the worst in football. Like that
That Van Persie one,
crazy.
he just took the
That's
shot.
rigged. That's rigged.
That's
I've
rigged,
Never,
yeah.
you can't not rig that.
It's UEFA Lona, isn't it? That's what it was. Classic Barcelona.
Said to the ref, I can't hear anything. I didn't hear the whistle. So now you're off.
Ronaldo got sent off like that once.
Cool. What? Didn't hear the
For
whistle.
United at Newcastle. He went up to header a corner and he thought he had a whistle. So he caught the ball midair.
Oh, yeah.
Second yellow and got
Really?
sent off. And he went to the ref like, surely I'd score. Like, he could have just headed it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
White
point
man.
catching
Yeah,
it. is
yeah,
there?
there's no
Why
point. He
would
had
you-
no benefits to catching it.
But what do you think of the ref tomorrow? Do you think it's a problem for England? Or Jude Bellingham? Or would you be worried if you're an England player? If you're Jude Bellingham, you might be sitting there going, fucking hell, really?
I don't think they're even thinking
You
about
don't think they'll think about it?
I think it'll be a thing you think about if
lose.
something happens.
A couple
Yeah.
yellow cards early against us.
Yeah,
and
then
things
you
like
start
that.
going,
You're
hold
like,
on a minute.
If we're not good enough, we're not good enough against the Dutch, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean?
But also,
should
we,
be beat 'em.
could be a
we
feisty
say that
game.
and you could be right. Well, you are right. England should be beating the Dutch, but England have struggled against lesser teams. so far
But
this
beat
tournament.
them.
No, but you've struggled against lesser teams.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like if a Slovakia or a Slovenia have Hatpo and Memphis up front,
Mm.
we're looking at England aren't even here no more.
Gakpo's having a good. He's having a good.
I say
tournament.
good. He's the top goal scorer, isn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good
He's
tournament.
3 goals at the moment.
He's their main threat. If you can nullify him to some degree, I think you've got a chance. But obviously, they still got threats all over the place. They've still got Simmons. They've still got Depay. They've still got set pieces from Ake,
Van Dijk could pop up with a goal.
Yeah, but England could do it, man. They definitely could do it against Dutch. Definitely.
I think they will do it against the Dutch.
It's one of them.
It's
You,
against one of these where they.
Yeah.
you want to be beating the Dutch at some point.
Yeah.
It's not prime 2002 Brazil, is it? You want to be beating these sides.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the narrative. Oh, you want an easy draw all the way to the final. Obviously, England want to win stuff, but eventually you have to beat someone.
Also, Holland's like perfectly in the middle of
Yeah,
that,
it's
where
like-
they're like a big name,
But they ain't.
Yeah.
but they're not.
They ain't got the players right now.
They're not
to-
that team that they were. You know what I mean?
England's that team right now. I think England top 5 in the world.
Based on
Definitely.
paper,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
like,
on performance.
Based on players, yeah.
I
based
mean,
on
you're not
play.
taking many of that Dutch team in our team, right? Starting 11.
Van
couple
Dijk
of
gets
defenders.
in.
Yeah.
VVD,
Frimpong.
Frimpong, yeah.
We've not.
He's not
Well,
even starting.
I'd have Shaw, yeah, but we would have played him.
No, Frimpong wouldn't start for us. Over Walker.
Over Trippier, he probably. Well, yeah.
Jeremy
He's on left
Frimpong
back.
probably plays
Yeah,
as
Ake
right
Ake,
back.
Ake,
Is that right wing back?
Ake would get in, yeah.
Yeah.
Frimpong's a right wing back.
Yeah, you're right. We got too many right backs.
Yeah, definitely Ake. Ake and
Yeah,
Ake
sorry,
and
Frimpong.
De Jong
Ake and
maybe,
Van Dijk.
but even then, he's not fit.
Ake, Van Dijk, yeah.
Ake and Van Dijk, I'll take. That's it, really.
But they
Yeah.
still have good quality players, but they just, if you're looking at it on paper, we should.
The manager's better, I think.
ultimately down to tomorrow. I think it's just gonna. I think it's just gonna come down to who wants it the most. Really and truly, who wants it the most? I think it's gonna be a scrappy game at parts, but it's just gonna who wants it the most. Like we can see here, Spain, they want it. They want to go through. They didn't
They
feel
want
sorry
it.
for
They
themselves.
want it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, "Yo, we're turning up. We want to get to the final." So
This England side looked like they won it. Something
Van der
changed in
Ven
the last
starts
game.
for England. A few people in
Oh,
the
yeah,
chat
Van der
saying
Ven.
Van der Ven.
Over who though? If we've
Not
got
over
Van
Ma-
Dijk, who goes in? Stones and Van Dijk, surely.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Unless it's a right back.
Or even Van Dijk and Guehi. I think Guehi's had. I think he's been asked.
He's been great.
Nah,
For-
he don't go in over Stones, man.
No,
Not
Stones
silly,
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah, but
Stones
if you've
for
got
us.
Van Dijk next to you, Van Dijk can carry anyone.
Yeah,
Van
but
Dijk and
Van Dijk
Stones.
and Stones would be one of the best in the world.
Imagine
whereas
that,
Van
Van
Dijk
Dijk
and
and
Guehi is like.
I'm just going on this his performance this tournament. I'm not.
Yeah,
talking
I
about-
know. I know what
Do
you're
you
saying.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
tournament, he's had a good tournament.
Constance gonna be gutted. He won't be playing tomorrow. He'd be gutted. He was amazing in that
But
last
also,
game.
like, Gahey would be gutted if he didn't start because he's played 3 games.
But the level's so close. They've both been.
But he's played it for 3 games.
I know.
I think if you're Konza though, like you should understand, right?
Yeah,
You'd understand it. And I think that what Southgate's done so well this tournament is like he's let players have their moments. Like even though Trent's come off and not look that good, Trent's got that moment. If we win it, Trent goes, well, I was a massive part of that because I scored that goal, that last penalty. And I think that'll be the same with Konza. I think the mentality of the squad is just like, we're all here to do this together.
I agree. And the way Tony came on and the way they organised the penalties, have to be so proud of those lads. So proud. And especially what they had to suffer at the end of 2021. It was an absolute national disgrace what happened in Wembley in terms of the outpouring from the media and obviously certain fans as well. And the way they kind of resurrected that situation based on performance. Saka in particular, absolutely outrageously good. Outrageously good. I was proud of them. I was massively proud of that England side for the way they did it. I think a loss to Slovakia is too early, but I think we've now had a good tournament. It's not a great tournament, but getting to back-to-back semi-finals at least in the Euros, the final, the last one as well, it's a good tournament.
Yeah,
It has to be. Maino's been fantastic. He's the future of that England midfield. I think Saka's had a good tournament. Bellingham's had a good tournament. That was the final straw for me. I was like, yeah, we've now had a good tournament. I'm not a fan of Southgate, but we've had a good tournament.
We've got to the part of the tournament now where you've got most England fans. You know, people watch it and be like, okay, we want England to win, and then after they're not playing so good. Maybe I'm talking from my own perspective. They're not playing so good, so okay, cool. We'll get through the group stages. And if they did get knocked out against the remember the last minute, okay, they tried, wasn't good enough, they're rubbish. Next tournament, World Cup. But now we're playing the semi-final. Everybody's like, okay, cool, we're here now.
He's given us a platform.
You might as well go and win it now.
He's given us a platform. Yeah. It's very similar to Arteta at Arsenal because there's a lot of people. There are certain groups in the Arsenal fan base, obviously not saying you, Miles, that say we have to sack him because he's not a big name manager at Arsenal. A real big winner at Arsenal has to win things every single season. But the positive fans at Arsenal are saying he's given us a platform to succeed in future seasons. Southgate, it's a quarter-final of one World Cup, and then it's a World Cup semi-final, a Euros semi-final at least, and a final for the first time since '66. You couldn't buy that. If you're the head of the FA, you could not buy a manager to do that. You couldn't find one to do that for England. Yeah. We tried with Capello. Capello, of all one of the great managers ever, he couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give Gareth Southgate the most amount of credit, but if I give him respect if he gets to the final. But I love for the boys, just for the boys and the nation as well, because if we get to the final, it's gonna be such a great atmosphere, man. It's gonna be great, man. Definitely could be Holland though, 100%. They're good, but England's better than Holland.
We have to be
over the past few tournaments. Where's Holland really been? Really, to be fair, they're going through their transition phase.
Yeah.
This is Holland's transition phase. I think this is our peak. Like, we've still got more to go, but
of course
we've got good players, man. We could beat Holland, definitely, 100%.
I think we're due a win, aren't we? Yeah. We need to win a tournament, lads.
Adam, half time, 2-1 Spain.
Half time, 2-1 Spain. What we're going to do at half time is our teams at the tournament will come together with one. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, sounds good.
What are you thinking?
So far.
Who's in your teams at the tournament in goal?
I have to go simple with it. Jordan Pickford. He's been absolutely incredible. Made big saves, big leadership, one of the best defenses at the tournament. I think the kid from Georgia's fantastic as well. Mamat Sfaria.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic. But if we're talking about purely the best of the best, I think Pickford has to be right in there.
I think the Georgian one has more of a chance than Pickford. Weirdly, I'll go with someone that kind of failed in the tournament. And maybe it's because, maybe it could be the Georgian fella. I thought Donnarumma had a really good tournament before Italy went out. I thought he was their best player. It was a game against, I think, France where he just kept everything out. And even when they went out in that game, I thought he was excellent as well. Donnarumma was someone that stood out for me.
You're missing,
but if you're going to give
Diogo Costa, mate, save 3 penalties.
Fucking hell, how can I forget?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Diogo Costa is
and he saved that 1-on-1 before that.
Yeah.
I think that performance alone for me, I'd have him in there.
Actually, you know what? I'm convinced.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
You remember that save against Sesko and then the 3 penalties after?
Yeah,
what is that?
Sesko's
crazy save.
You've won that, mate.
And if he scores that, they go home, Portugal.
Yeah.
They went home anyway.
But I do think Donnarumma was really good. Really good. Like, I actually weirdly felt sorry for him. He was
Yeah.
like just making these unbelievable saves and looking at his defence like, what are you lot
Because he's
doing?
someone that's flattered to deceive a little bit in club level. Like, he's had these high ratings. Everyone thought he was like the next Buffon when he come out of Italy and stuff. And then it's like, hasn't really pushed on to be the goalkeeper that you want. But
Played himself,
goalkeepers
man. Chased the
develop
money.
and mature later on, don't
So
they?
young, isn't he, for a keeper? Yeah, but
Donnarumma.
I like your shout, mate. The Portuguese.
Yeah,
keeper.
Let's go with Diogo Costa.
I think surely.
Diogo Costa.
I haven't got a right back or a second centre back, but one of my centre backs is Pepe.
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
immense.
100%. Great shot. Pepe, oh my God, he's throwing, it's flashback Pepe, isn't it? What's going on?
He's been incredible.
He's been incredible, man. I've lost my words. He's incredible. He's even had a good season for Porto as well. It's not even just this tournament. He's still going. How old is he? Like 43 or something like that? He's still going. He's still Portugal's number one centre back alongside Diaz. Like, yeah, definitely 100% Pepe just for that.
Actually, I have got my second centre back.
I know who mine
Saliba
is.
and Pepe.
Yeah,
I was going to
Yeah, it's
shout
a good shout.
Saliba.
Saliba and Pepe.
Yeah,
Saliba was brilliant quarter final.
yeah. You have to shout out Mark Gahey as well. He's right up there for me, ahead of Stones. You have to shout out maybe Koundé, who just before today was one of the best defensive of the
He's
tournament.
been playing in a different position though, hasn't he?
At right back, I mean, we
Yeah.
need a right back as well. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I would never.
difficult.
Kunde, no way. Kunde goes nowhere near this team. Centre back or right back?
Who's right back?
No way. Kunde's
Danny
terrible.
Carvajal.
Carvajal's up there. Yeah.
Carvalho's been good. They missed him today on the defensive side of things, but Spain's systems kind of saved him. But I don't know if I'd put him as my best.
Nah.
I mean, the Italian lad's good, isn't he? What's the handsome Italian fella called?
They're all handsome,
In
innit?
the centre back.
Caliafori. Going
Caliafori.
to Arsenal soon.
He was good.
You put him at left back. He's played left back before in his career. Could have him in there. But then they got knocked out early. So I think, well,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
Hernandez
for a
had
right
a good tournament for France.
Scored the winning pen, didn't he?
Yeah.
As a Turkish.
We need some right back shouts, lads. Have we got our defence? What's our defence at the moment then?
I've got Saliba, Pepe, and
Yeah.
at left back, don't kill me, Cucurella.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Yeah, I'll take Cucurella. He's been superb.
Miles,
Who
Rodriguez at left back.
Trippier.
What? Get out, man. What the hell is all this talk about, man?
Talk us through that. Break it down.
Yeah, break that down.
Break
bro.
it down.
Well, I
I
just
want your
think
key points.
Trippier's had a good. He's had a great tournament.
Hasn't. Great.
Yeah, he's had a good tournament.
Big
He's
word,
putting in
great,
set-
innit?
He's putting in.
Can we
set
bring the
pieces.
definition for great up on the screen, please, so Miles can see it?
He's overlapping. Nobody's helping him on the left hand side. He's trying to get
I've
back.
actually
Nobody,
done it.
I'm joking.
Defensively, he's had a good tournament.
I'm joking.
I don't slag him off as much as Rory does and other people. He's had a good tournament relative to the fact he's not a left back.
By the way, great is an
Don't need
adjective.
to Google great, do
Great
we?
is an adjective, which means
what's the world coming
of an
to? We're
extent,
Googling
amount,
great.
or intensity considerably above
children.
average.
Googling.
Of ability, quality, or eminence considerably above
You know,
average.
you're like Susie Dent in the corner of
Kieran
Countdown.
Trippier has not been any of those.
You need to get Adam on Countdown with that Carol Vorderman. I mean, it's criminal.
Oh,
Yeah, obviously, he's
I
had a
love
great
Carol
tournament.
Vorderman. Shout out her.
it was a joke, Adam. I don't want him there. Trippier, no way.
I haven't got a left back.
Guardiola,
Right back.
Guardiola was good though.
He's all right. They didn't get out of the group.
He
Yeah.
had a decent. You weren't bad. And there was.
I'd go Hernandez. I think he's been solid for them. I know it's a couple of French players, but they've had the best defence of the tournament.
Joshua Kimmich.
No.
Not if you get banged early in the tournament and your home nation it was a bit embarrassing. But at least the Germans didn't have to fly him anywhere because it was in their tournament they got knocked out early in.
I think it's the Turkish left back is good, man.
What's his name then?
I'm trying to find it, man.
We can't be Googling names. It's
I
a
don't
football
I don't
podcast.
care. I don't care. Sorry, respectfully, but I can't pronounce his name.
Let's do a short list. Left backs, lads. I'm going Hernandez.
It's Hernandez, Cucurella, Rodriguez. You want quick fire? You just want an answer?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
My defense,
Oh.
Hernandez, Saliba, Pepe, Cucurella.
Yeah, I'll go
Can't have
Hernandez.
Hernandez
Do you know what? I'll go
and Cucurella.
Hernandez for a moment. That tackle he made where
Can't
he
have
came
two
back.
left backs.
He's right back then.
Oh,
Right, let's move on.
It's difficult. Come back.
Midfield, one of my midfielders is Fabian Ruiz.
Yep. Yep.
It's Rodri, right? Rodri has to be in it.
Everyone will be.
Rodri has to be in there.
Man.
Yeah.
And I
Are
don't
we
think there's
basically
a,
doing Spain?
I don't think there's a
I'm not doing the whole of Spain.
Kante as well has been
Oh,
brilliant. You
okay.
know.
One of my midfielders, Erda Güler for Turkey.
Arda Güler.
Yeah, I'm putting him in there. He's had a great tournament. He's 18 years old. He's the talisman for Turkey. He's scored important goals. He's got an assist for Turkey. Erda Güler, man. He's a wonder kid. He hasn't had the greatest of season at Real Madrid. At the end of the season, he turned up. I'm putting Erda Güler in there, 100%.
Yeah, I like that shout.
I think he's had a great
He was
tournament.
brilliant.
He's had a great tournament.
I think someone else had a great tournament is Rice. Declan Rice deserves a shout. He's covered the most ground at the tournament. You know that?
He's worked hard. I think his quality on the ball has been really poor.
Do you think? See, I always argue against this.
Always
People
flat,
want more.
always sideways.
I know that you're used to it with Rodri seeing it a little bit more, and I think he could go in behind a little bit more, like playing a little bit more direct.
Yeah.
But Rice is there to keep the ball and
Yeah,
cover
you're
ground,
right.
and he does both.
It's harsh criticism, but it's the one ball out of 10 that needs to go through the lines, and it's not even
Yeah.
that all the
I
time.
don't think Declan Rice has played to his level.
No, I think Kobe Mainoo's had a better time in the midfield
I
than
would rather
Declan
put
Rice.
Kante in there over Rice.
Kante
Yeah.
gets in.
Kante has to get in 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
He's been out of this
I
world.
think Kante, coming from the Saudi league, it's not even a competitive league.
he's been the best in
I
the
still
tournament.
go Rodri, Fabian, Ruiz, you know.
Rob, I do the same with
Yeah,
Kante.
very good though.
Yeah,
Them two
Kante,
with
Oh,
Kante.
3 with Kante.
Yeah,
I
I
would.
think so.
I would.
Midfield.
Because I've got like a 4-2-3-1 and my 3 behind the striker, I haven't got a striker yet. My 3 behind the striker, Hakpo, Kvaratskhelia, and Yamal.
Yeah, that's a good lineup. I agree with that.
I don't. I can get better.
Some people could say Jude Bellingham, but I don't think so.
I can do better than
Saka.
Saka deserves a shout.
Saka don't deserve to be in there.
100%.
He's not been better than Yamal.
Nico Williams.
Yamal
Has
has
Saka
to
been
get in
better
there
than
for the
Yamal?
goal in the
Saka
game
been
against
better than
France
Yamal?
already. Has
Saka
to be
did
in
it
there.
first.
Has Saka been better than Yamal?
Nah, but not.
It's
but
hard to say because
course
we've just
he's
seen
not.
we got a bit of
hasn't.
recency bias. We've just seen Yamal score probably the goal of the tournament.
I just said
Whereas
this
if Saka does that
straight
tomorrow,
after Saka scoring that goal, I would have
but
said
say
it.
Saka does that goal tomorrow.
Yeah, but Yamal has been instrumental. For
He's been
Spain.
brilliant. He's been brilliant.
Spain winning
He's been
games.
brilliant.
So, okay, Yamal. My midfield 3 would have been Odegaard, Kante, and
Or I could
Rodri.
put
Ruiz.
Hakpo up front and put Saka in. Or I could put Hakpo up front.
Can't have Saka in there, I don't think. He's not done enough to get player of the
I'm not
tournament
putting
so
Saka
far.
in there.
Musiala.
Musiala was brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting Hakpo up front and I'm putting Musiala in.
What about Wirtz?
Florian,
Yeah,
but
Florian Wirtz had a
Wirtz.
good tournament.
He
Yeah.
had a great tournament as well, Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
I don't know. Yeah.
Are we making a clip out of this, Jack? Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we had two left. Adam had 2 left backs in a.
At least I've got 11.
I wasn't told we were doing this pre-stream, so.
Nor was I.
I can give you a right back though in international football.
on
He's
then.
playing the Euros.
Go.
Carl Walker's had a better tournament.
Fucking
He has.
hell.
Oh.
Carl Walker's had a better
least someone
tournament at
that's been
right back
good,
than Hernandez.
please.
I'll give you a right back.
No, but I'll just stick a left back at right back because they've all been shit.
All right, I'll go Carvajal at right back.
New rule: we can't pick 2 players from the same nation, so you have to just.
That's
pick
not
one.
that.
That's not a new rule. You
It
can't
is,
make
because
up
there's
rules,
others.
Miles.
There is. He's got 2 Spanish players in his midfield. I don't like that. That's lazy.
That is lazy, actually.
Yeah, but they've been the best team.
They have been the best
lazy,
team.
but there's
They've been
other
the
players
best.
that's been.
No
good in the
England
midfield.
player is in my team.
Then no pick England player.
And
Then
rightly
It's
so.
embarrassing. They're the
They don't
4th
pick
best
one.
side in the tournament,
They're not.
at least.
no
Well,
pick
they
one.
are,
Then
they
Adam.
are.
I'm not
They
saying
are.
you have to.
We are.
It's
No
play-
England players in my team.
Then don't pick one.
I haven't.
Lobotka.
Don't worry.
Don't pick one. Oh, good.
So this is my team. Diogo Costa, Hernandez. Somehow. Who did we just say? Right back.
Carvajal.
Carvajal, Saliba, Pepe, Cucurella, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Musiala,
Spain.
Kvaratskhelia,
It is Spanish.
Yamal,
Spain.
Gakpo.
But Spain have been the best team in the tournament.
That-
we can
that's the team of the tournament right
we
there,
can-
what I just said.
But we can make a team of the tournament without just putting all Spanish players in there because there's been individual brilliance for.
I know,
throughout
Miles.
the
You're
tournament.
spot on.
Yeah.
Breel Bolo. Does he get
Exactly.
in?
He's no, but he's had a good tournament though.
Why can't you put an England player in there? Come on.
They've been
Let's
shit.
see.
Every
If
single
Gay-
one of them.
Clubs
If-
in England.
If Gay had played and not been suspended, Gay would probably be in this over Saliba, though, for you, I reckon. Surely. If Gay had put in the performance...
Gay hasn't been
positive-
better than Saliba. Do you know why Gay's looked good? Because everyone around him has been dog shit.
Oh, for God's
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like Man United when you Adnan Januzaj used to play for Moyes and you used to think, oh my God, this geezer's the fucking reincarnation of Ryan Giggs.
I can't accept that, man. Gay's not been good because everyone's been shit. He's been excellent at what he does. It's not
He's been
because-
very good.
You
But
can't
he stands
say
out like a
that.
sore thumb because
No, he doesn't stand out like
your
a sore thumb.
expectations of the players around him are higher than your expectations of
It's not
him.
True. It's not true, man. It's just it's the wrong appropriation of
No,
what
yeah.
the footballer's done
my
at this
opinion.
tournament. Yes, your opinion, you're valid to it, but it's so wide of the mark, it's untrue. He's been excellent this tournament because of who he is
Has
as
he
a
been
brilliant
better than
footballer.
Saliba?
Well, Gay didn't
I think
get...
he probably has.
I don't think Gay didn't get that
Has
assist.
he been better than Pepe?
But
No.
we can't
Gay's
lambast someone who's
assist
been in
was
a,
so
a poor
important.
side, and he's been absolutely fantastic, one of the best defenses in the tournament.
I agree. He's
He
been
also got
good.
the flick on for
We've got
Bellingham's
to praise
bicycle kick.
excellency in football, not just say because everyone else is shit. I mean,
But
he's
it's team of the
fantastic.
tournament.
Yeah,
He's not team of the tournament.
in your opinion, but he's at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
the fourth best centre back in the tournament so
Exactly.
far.
And you can only pick 2.
Yeah, but yeah,
So
yeah. He's had a fantastic. We have to credit
I
someone when
haven't said he's
credit's
had a bad
due.
tournament. I've said
You
he's
said
had a
that
good
everyone else
tournament.
around has been shit, so
But
he's
yeah,
been
so he
stuck
looks
out
better.
like a sore thumb. Well, he's been excellent on the ball, off the ball. He's led the country from the back line unbelievably well.
I just really think it's expectations of him. When Gahey came into this English team, you had no expectations of Gahey as an England player. You have expectations of all these other players. You have previous tournaments with all these other players. So you're going, come on, do something, poking them with a stick. Come on.
Who?
Come on, let's go. And I think a lot of these players that play for England at the moment have been dragged down by the expectation that now comes with it. Because they've had such good tournaments leading into this semi-finals, quarterfinals, finals, whatever. I think now England fans, and maybe even within the squad, are going, we should be winning this tournament. Yeah. So now the expectation's up here and England players' performances are down here. But because Gahey, who's unaffected by the expectation, unaffected by Gareth Southgate boring the pants off everyone in the dressing room because he's never been there before, I think a lot of other players are just bored of Southgate as well. And he's not. So therefore, I think he looks a lot better. That's just my opinion. But I think he's played well. I don't think he's team in a tournament. I think he's a nominee for the centre-backs.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Can I say my team?
Yeah.
My team's completely different to yours. I'm just gonna
Say it then.
I'm gonna go off the players that I like and that I've watched this tournament. So I'm gonna go through what's the Portuguese
Costa.
Costa
Costa
right back. No, Costa in goal.
Yo, Costa goal, bro.
Very patient.
Costa in goal. Pepe, Saliba, Saliba. I'm gonna go for the same right back as you. Carvajal. He's had a good.
Copied Booth, but
Yeah, he's
I'm
had
copying Adam as well, so we might as well just copy each other.
No,
except
because
for
mine's
Kante
completely
instead of Fabian Ruiz, I think.
right. Carvajal. I don't have a left back, so we'll just keep that grey for a minute. But my midfield would be Kante, Granit Xhaka, Odegula.
Xhaka's a shout.
Yeah. This is
Xhaka's
what I
a very
like.
good
See,
shout.
This is the players I like. Christian Skrilla on the left.
Yeah.
Saka on the right for me.
Stinker.
Nah. And then up top,
Stinky.
I'm going for Ivan Toney because that
Oh,
because that penalty
penalty was
ice
disgusting.
cold.
coldest thing I've ever seen.
Look, but he don't get in over
Going
Gakpo, does
I'm
he?
going. I'm going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but what I like, Adam, it's what I.
Yeah,
it's
no,
my-
yeah, that's fair.
If I need a penalty taker, Ivan Toney. quality.
John,
So just to summarise, Miles' team of the tournament's got Ivan Toney up front and no left back. So 10
yeah,
players.
he left that great. He left that great.
I might have the same one as you. I might take your left back.
By the way, the second half's kicked off again, which I didn't notice.
Yeah, I'm going Costa in goal. I think I'm going same back four. Carvajal was my shout. I got robbed. Carvajal, Saliba, Theo Hernandez, and then who's my right centre back? Pepe.
I'll take Theo Hernandez then.
Yeah. I'm going with the two Spanish boys. I'm going Fabian Ruiz and Rodri. Oh my God, what's going on?
Ooh. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it.
Oh my God.
Cruyff turn.
Wow.
Oh my days. Somebody needs to score from that.
What's my nan doing? Not my nan. Mike. What's Mike doing?
Oh my God. He's done his hammy.
that was
He's done his hammy.
Nah, he's pretending. He's pretending.
Oh,
It's
okay,
embarrassment that.
Oh, okay.
And then to finish my midfield, I'm going Yamal, Gakpo just for the goals. But I don't think he's been that great. The goals, I guess. Goals matter in football. Kante's in there for a record with France. He's got a record of, like, he's not lost a professional game in like 19 games or something.
Got Kante, Yamal, and...
Yamal's going to be right
You
wing
got
for
Ivan
me.
Toney who's played 5
No,
minutes, bro.
Just
Just
trying to
relax.
think of his formation. That's it. Oh, right wing.
4-3-3. Yeah. Yamal I'm going to put right wing.
Oh, okay, right wing. Yeah.
Yeah, right wing.
Granit Xhaka's cold. Granit Xhaka's had a great tournament.
And then up front, Gakpo.
Gakpo.
I need a left winger. I'm actually struggling with left winger. I'll probably go with the Spanish boy again.
Nico Williams.
From what I've seen, man, Spain have been the best team. I'd go
Yeah,
Williams.
Spain have been the best team.
Like we can't just put in players for vibes.
No, but my,
We're going for best players.
I think
He's the best player at the tournament.
think
He's the
my-
best left winger.
my team went vibes.
it was a bit.
It was vibes.
Granit Xhaka had a great. He's had a great tournament, has he not? Granit Xhaka.
No, Granit Xhaka has.
Has Kante had a great tournament?
What did Granit Xhaka do against England?
Yeah, but he's had a great
I
tournament.
think he was.
good.
I think he bossed the midfield.
Yeah, he was
you
great.
think?
Yeah, he's been there.
Remember,
their
he was-
leader.
He was good.
Switzerland are a lesser team,
Yeah.
and he was the main man.
Exactly. And he's been carrying them this whole tournament. He's like the main guy. Aydegula's been turning up for Turkey. You even got him in your team. I've got Saka on the right wing, who turns up when we need him to turn up. I've got Skelly on the left.
Yeah.
He turns up. And I've got the Iceman, Ivan Toney up front.
Yeah, fine.
That's a good team.
I don't hate it. I want Tony to start.
Danny Youssef with the super chat says, as a Barca fan, we've been blessed with our homegrown talent. Thrilled Yamal is one of the Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. Also, best team ever, 2011 or 2009 Barca. 2011 nearly made me cry.
Yeah, that is the best club team ever.
Yeah, ever.
It was like death by 1,000 passes.
That's the best footballing team I've ever seen. Ever.
They nearly made me cry.
It was unreal.
Because you know what it was, yeah? Man United, at that point, 08, 09, were one of the best teams I've ever seen.
It was a good team, yeah.
One of the best English teams ever, club sides ever.
When we
Barca made us just submit, bro. Just put us into... They made us tap out.
we spoke to
Take a 4-leg lock.
we spoke to Rio about that, and they said what one was more harder, what final? He said was it 2011?
9 or 11.
9 or 11. He said 11. He said we was.
It was my 9-11, both of them.
Oh God, bloody hell. He said 09 or 011. He said 2011 because he said everyone was in shape. He said Vidic was in shape. Everyone was there. We was looking at each other. He said we never ever touched the ball once, and we couldn't get close, and they scored.
And these are some of the best players ever.
And he said he looked at Vidic, and Vidic looked at him. They didn't say a word. They looked at each other like, "What happened?" Like they said they couldn't get close.
Because Rooney scored a great goal in that game.
Oh, great goal from the right hand side.
Great goal, yeah. Punch Paint says, at the watch party in my Stretford paddock shirt, shout out you. MMA says his midfield or her midfield was Xhaka, Kante and Rodri.
See, I went far off. See, went far off. But the only thing with that is there's no creativity in that midfield.
You weren't far off. I'm closer. I got 2 out of 3.
No.
Xhaka, Kante. I've got Rodri and Kante.
And I've got Xhaka and Kante. And
Yeah, so you're both exactly the same. 2 out of 3.
Nose ball.
Oh, God. Buvey, who was your...
Yeah, we never got
we never got
Mine
yours.
was the same as Adam's, except for Kante instead of Jack. You said Xhaka?
Nah, he didn't say Xhaka.
No,
Did you say Kante?
No, sorry. Let me refer to my team again.
He said
I had Fabian
mine was-
Ruiz and I had the 2 Spanish lads.
I'd
Ruiz
swap
and
out
Rodri.
Fabian Ruiz for Kante. I think Kante's performance is scary. It's scary how good he is.
Do you think someone could go back in for him this summer?
Maybe on a loan.
Yeah,
A big club might need someone 6 months in January. I could see it.
Does he want to leave?
Yeah, that is down to him as well. And I think he's got a big connection with the kind of religious aspect of living in Saudi Arabia as being a Muslim as well. I think he loves it there. But
his fitness levels hasn't
if
dropped.
you're fit,
Crazy.
and let's say Chelsea come back in for you, Bayern Munich needs someone. Real Madrid, why not?
Look at him. He just did a full circle.
He just don't stop, does he?
Doesn't stop, man. His engine's
In a one-off
there.
game, I still think he's world class in a one-off game. In what he does.
He's got the record for France, and it's like 19 competitive games without losing. So this would be the first.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's got a record for them.
Oh.
This unbranded flavored drink is unbelievable, lads.
Sports drink.
Completely, yeah.
Orange squash.
Sports drink with a certain isotope in it. Is it isotope? What is it? Isotonic. What's it called?
Lucky.
Electrolyte.
Iso Hope.
It's completely unbranded.
Kante just got the ball back.
Fantastic. Look
Look,
at that.
they lost it and he just got it back. Look at him. Oh my God, man. He's generational.
How old is he? 33?
Yeah.
He's generational.
How many miles you reckon he's got on the clock?
It's one of those players anyway. It's just like he looks like this, and then one day he just stops.
Yeah.
He just can't.
Seen a lot of players like that.
But you know,
Fall
he's
off a
chilling in
cliff.
Saudi Arabia. Like this is his whole season, isn't it?
Defensive midfielders are weird. They fall off real quick. Look at Fabinho. There's a few other examples.
He had a
They just
stinker of a
one
season.
season later, and it's like Vieira lost
got
his
rid of
legs.
Casemiro.
Casemiro lost his legs as soon as he arrived at Carrington.
But you,
Oh, what a touch that was by Dembele, by
is
the
it
way.
defensive midfielders that fall off quick, or is it our league is just too demanding?
I think in general, of all the players in the world that fall off the quickest, I think fullbacks and DMs fall off the quickest. I think strikers can rebrand themselves. Centre backs can drop deeper. Goalkeepers, that's not a debate. I think defensive midfielders with the energy they have to one season off.
Because you need
and
wing
they're off.
mirrors, man. And when your legs go and you're getting
Can't get
kind of
there.
here, everywhere. I think fullbacks is fullbacks.
No banter for you, but he was poor last season, Casemiro, wasn't he?
Casemiro
At
was
points.
dog shit.
It's like
But I think part of that was down to the way
Buvey?
the way we were playing didn't help him at all. Far too open, and then he just gets erratic and starts running. I also think part of that is, you know, when you're a personality that goes, all right, I'll deal with it,
Yeah.
but also you haven't got the legs
do
anymore,
it.
and you're trying to get around the pitch like
Yeah.
a 20-year-old when you're 30 odd. I think a lot of that plays into it. Whereas if he
Yeah.
just goes, I'll just stay, he would look good, but the team would look.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
bad, yeah.
It would explain the rashness. He just does things where you watch him and you're like, how are you that experienced in doing
It's
that?
because he's tired.
Yeah, but he's
Why
like,
have you just done that tackle?
Oh, free header for France in the box.
yeah.
It's a shame he'll be connected now to that Jamie Carragher quote for the rest of his career. He'll, leave football before football leaves you. Like, he'll be attached
I
to
don't
that
think
forever.
so. He's done too much to do.
No,
He's got
obviously it's not
5
the
Champions
biggest
Like
point of his
just
career.
exaggerate a point to make a point. As in people going, Ronaldo's going to ruin his legacy and that. Ronaldo can do whatever he wants. His
Yeah.
legacy's intact. Like you can't.
No one's debating that, but
You
what
can't
it's
do
not
that.
big in the Jamie Carragher's comments on him isn't big in the Champions League, but the way he's ending his career does matter. The way you leave your career matters, doesn't it? Surely.
No, but I think that's because in the moment we're analysing everything. Once someone quits, it's almost like when when a boxer loses a fight, you're like, fucking hell, he's finished.
Yeah.
But then when they retire, you're like, Jesus, he had a great
He was
career,
good,
didn't
yeah.
he?
And let me ask you boys a question and touching back on Ronaldo. Do you think he's staying in the game because his arch rival Messi is still here? Do you think he's saying, okay, cool, I still need to keep going because this guy's still going? Or do you think he wants to bow out, but he's thinking, okay, cool, if this guy still wins one more tournament while I don't play football,
Who, Ronaldo?
yeah.
It's a good
No, I
question.
think Ronaldo just wants to play.
I think I was always surprised with the Saudi move for him because you think that he's got all the money in the world outside of football now, biggest brand in sports. And when he went to Saudi, I was always just like, kind of like what you're saying. I was like, why? Like, I get almost go back to Juventus and try and win a league. Go to a team like that, take a pay cut. Like, why have you?
But no, I don't
why
think-
have you
I don't
gone for
think
the money
player-
to Saudi Arabia? When,
Who wants him?
To win what?
Genuine question.
I think the Juventus moves and the Man United moves hurt him at a level where.
I don't think the Juve one. Juve was
PSG
great.
can't-
No, I
PSG
think they
wouldn't want
did
him.
because a lot of the
He was good for Juve for
He was,
2
no,
seasons.
he was good, man.
He was a good, just like he was great for Man United in the first season, but it still impacted the way he was viewed because the team lost certain aspects. I can't remember who it was from Juve, but they were like, signing Ronaldo set us back like a bit because the rest of the dressing room couldn't come on with him. I think it was Buffon who said that.
Okay.
So I think the Juve and Man United moves kind of set him back a little bit with in Europe teams wanting to buy him because the wages involved and everything that comes with it are huge, right? If he's going to go, I'll take 200 grand a week. I think everyone queues up to sign.
Yeah.
Also, what clubs will he sign for?
PSG's the only one, but
There's
they have Messi.
there's very few clubs he'd sign for. So if they don't want you, then where do you go?
Yeah.
I also think he's earned the move. If we look at Kante and go, Kante's had a great career. He's earned his move to Saudi to cash in. And fucking hell, Cristiano Ronaldo is more than
But
earned
what?
it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to cash in. And I know money's money. I get it. I get it. But
But no one thinks
I
like
thought
that.
Ronaldo was all about the trophies,
winning,
the
yeah.
medals. Like that's
He's
what he
done
wants.
it.
Even
He
just
won the
wait a
league
season.
in Spain, Italy, England.
And that's
Like,
my
he's done it.
And that's my question, though, Adam. Do you think, like he said, he's done it. He's done everything. He's won everything. He's won everything he possibly could win, except the World Cup. But do you think he's still hanging on because Messi's still playing?
I don't think there's
Oh my
anything
God,
to
the
do with
pace
Messi. I
of
think he
Williams.
just wants to play. I think he loves football. And he's
Do you
playing.
think he does one more World Cup, knowing that he's thinking, okay, if Messi says
Possibly,
I'm staying
but
for,
I
Messi
like
says
that.
I'm staying for
I
one
think
more
this
World Cup,
tournament would have
do you think
hurt him a
Ronaldo's
little.
Yeah,
gonna
he's
stay
at the next World
He'll
Cup.
play the
I think
World
this
Cup.
tournament would have hurt the chances of that. I do think the
I
tournament.
think
would
he's
have
at the
hurt
next
his
World
chances.
Cup. I think he would have retired after this tournament.
I think they're just both waiting to see.
You
who's
might
gonna
not be able to
retire
get
first,
into
man.
the country.
Huh?
You might not be able to get into the country.
There's legalities around
Yeah,
America.
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
there?
yeah.
It's in America the next World Cup.
I think from being around Man United when we were going to America for pre-season, although he didn't go, he could go. Is what we heard at the time. So
I think the whole thing's so boring. I want him to retire. And Messi's getting everything as
I think the
well.
way people talk about him is mad, though, bro.
He's the most disrespected.
I personally think
Yeah.
how many Champions League did he win in a row? In a row.
3.
3 in a row.
If Messi did that, people are non-stop talking about. That's more impressive than winning the World Cup for me. 3 Champions Leagues in a row.
No, of course it is.
It is, yeah.
No, of course it
Fucking
is.
hell.
World Cup
That'll
is.
never be replicated. And I
Yeah,
know
of
it was
course.
the team and all that. He had a great team around him. But Cristiano Ronaldo was a talismanic figure to that.
Huge part of
he
that.
was-
Cristiano Ronaldo's the
I think
most.
that goes underrated a bit.
He's the most disrespected footballer for me of all time. The way people talk about him and the way they're talking about, like, yeah, he's outstaying his welcome at the top level of football right now, doesn't discredit
He's earned
anything he's
it.
done. It doesn't discredit
He's
anything.
earned it.
You know, it's lazy. It's just
He's
lazy.
not earned the right to be crying and make himself bigger than the national
I think that
side.
was a schoolboy era. but
That's
I
the
mean,
issue. It's not about
I
him
also
playing.
think it's how much he cares. And also probably not only how much he cares, can you imagine the pressure he feels? Maybe he puts it on himself, but can you
Yeah.
imagine the
I
weight?
think that's a lot of people's issue. It
pressure
feels
that he feels.
artificial. It feels artificial.
Jesus Navas has gone off for Aunt Vivian. She's coming in. Changed again.
Honestly, I just thought I looked at that and went, "Someone's aunt's coming on to Mark Mbappe. Like, what's going on?"
Viv's on.
Yeah,
It's a new character again. Mbappe still hasn't done anything this tournament, by the way.
No, he
they
hasn't.
got a good
No, the
assist
cross-
in
the
it.
cross
Got a
was
good
nice.
assist. That was a good assist.
Oh, who's this? Who's on there?
Someone's on the pitch.
Can we see him?
They never
They
show it
cut away.
anymore.
They cut away.
Is it worth it though?
Some people don't. Some people will never go to football again, so they don't care. So for me,
Yeah, that Russian guy
like
did
if
it.
I get caught on the pitch, it's like fuck, I can't. It's
Yeah.
3-year ban, I'm fucked.
Who's the Russian YouTuber? Did the World Cup final?
Vitaly.
Vitaly went on to 2014 World Cup final.
Who's that? That geezer that talks to everyone about gun crime and that.
Vitaly's done a bit of everything.
No, that's
Yeah.
Vlad. I hate Vlad. I'm swear he's FBI at some point.
Vlad TV.
Yeah.
Bit-
He was asking man's like the worst question.
Killy.
Oh, that's gonna be a meme, man.
What was
That's
that?
gross.
He just
Fleming.
Huck
God.
poo.
Huck. Poo.
Come on.
Bro, she's actually funny, you know.
Who?
That Huck 2 girl.
I'm glad she's cashing in on it. If she's going to be memed like that,
She
might
got
as well
one of
make
the
some
biggest
money.
agencies in the world.
Yeah.
The poor fella that interviewed us, like,
Nothing.
where's my
Nothing
love?
for it.
What about me?
Where's my
Give me
bread?
10% at least.
Where's my bread,
Yeah.
man?
She's chilling with Shaquille O'Neal and all that, and he's still like vox
Alright.
popping people in
Yeah.
Camden.
Yeah. Please, someone say something funny. Please. This time I'm going to watermark it.
Like that was like me for about 6 months when I was the Andy Tate guy.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Are you the Andy Tate guy? I'm like, fucking hell. I mean, I am.
Yeah.
That's what
You were, to be fair.
But
Do you think that's where you peaked? Is this just the fall off now?
yeah, I'm still falling off.
Yeah, you're still you're tumbling.
It's like that dream that I have a dream all the time.
Oi! Oh, he
Sorry,
didn't get the
Adam.
ball. Didn't get the ball.
Yeah, nutmegs don't count if you don't get the ball.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I have this reoccurring dream where I'm falling off the tower block that I lived in when I was a kid.
Oh, that's horrible. Do you ever hit the ground?
Soviet tower.
What's
Now,
that got
when
to
I
do
hit
with
the ground, I
falling off
wake up.
metaphorically?
Do you hit the ground then wake up, or just before you hit the ground?
Like, as I'm about to hit, I'm like, oh.
Try hit the ground next time and see what happens.
What do you mean, bro? You die. It's in the dream. If you die in your
What's going
dream, if you die in your dream, you die in the real life.
Do you ever have those
Don't.
dreams where you like want to fight someone but you can't punch?
Yeah, you just.
So you'd be like, it's like slow mo.
Bro, I thought it was just me, bro.
Punch them.
In my fight, in
Like,
my
all the time.
dreams, I can't fight. Bro, it's true. It's like you just want to do something.
Nah, bro,
It doesn't
I'm
come out.
telling you, I used to have it. You got to go therapy, work through some things, and then you can start fighting.
In the
I'm
dream.
telling you, it worked for me, man.
Oh my.
I worked some things out.
Days,
and now
bro.
if I met you in dreams, it's a bad day for you. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Sure,
I'm
mate, he's
gonna
been
try to
booked.
dream about it tonight. Then me and you in the ring.
Isn't that the worst? You know, when you're in a dream that you like, you wake up, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
I'm in
Can I
real
get back
life.
there?
That was a good. You can't
Shit.
get back. You can't get back.
Yeah.
You can't get back. Oh, good.
Ooh,
Still a
Unai
long
Simon,
time
maybe.
to go for France to get back in this game. Long
Yeah,
time.
I feel like 2-2 in for a long night.
I say 3-2 France. It's still on, man.
I said 2-1 Spain, you know.
Yeah,
I didn't
did
think it
too.
would go early though, like that. I thought it'd be a late one again.
Yeah, I did too as well.
There's a sub. There's what subs? What subs can France make in this? They got.
Here we
Oh,
go,
here we
mate.
go. Look.
Really?
Camavinga, Griezmann.
I'm there,
and,
man.
Yeah.
Go on, Booth.
That's
Go on, Booth.
I know his name.
Yeah,
Go on, Booth.
Camavinga.
Yeah.
You go.
Camavinga, Griezmann.
And go on, Booth.
Go on, Buvey.
No.
I know
Go on,
his name.
Booth.
I know his name.
I just said two.
BBL,
You do
Buvey.
one.
BBL, Booth. His
Do
name
it.
is
Go on,
called Bacola.
Bacola.
Yeah, that's it.
He's fantastic.
He's a good player. though.
PSG.
PSG, yeah, very good player.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Maybe they need that. Some youths, someone like Bacola's going to come in and bring some speed,
Look at Kante,
change his game up.
Oh,
Griezmann though, he's a bit underwhelming this tournament though. He's playing.
Did they miss
midfield.
Giroud?
I think they do.
Oh.
I
Just
think they do.
just that focal point. Just
Yeah.
someone just going to stay there because obviously Mbappe's on the left and
Bro, that's why I'm saying on this. I've said it on the show a few times. I'd want Tony over Kane. You just want someone to stay up
Yeah,
there
yeah,
and
yeah.
ping the ball off to Saka, Foden, Bellingham, and that's what Giroud was for France. Like they didn't play Benzema for obvious reasons off the pitch and all that. But I think if they played Benzema in that World Cup, they don't win it. And Giroud didn't score a goal for them, but look, they won the World Cup.
Cup, yeah. I don't think he had a shot on target. or
System,
something
innit?
like that.
System.
Yeah.
You got Mbappe running off him, and yeah,
This is more of offensive substitutions though.
Rabiot's coming
Rabiot.
off.
Oh, and
Kante's coming
Kante.
off.
Kante off.
Kolo Muani's coming off.
Goal scorer.
Didier Deschamps is fighting for the dream of the double-double. He did it as a player, World Cup and Euros. Now he's trying to do it as a manager.
Right. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that midfield. I don't know about taking Kante off. If he's not blowing, if Kante's not blowing, I ain't taking him off. That's legs in that midfield. And you're going to need that against the Spanish team.
Kante's not what?
Let's see what Chouameni and Camavinga's going to do now in there, man, because
Kante's not what?
I don't know. Bacolo's on.
Bacola's fantastic. Isn't
Speed Demon. Very good player, man. Very good player for PSG.
Didn't Michael Jackson have a tune called Speed Demon?
Yeah, of course.
He did, didn't it?
Yep. Track number 4 on the
On
bad
Invincible.
album. No, bad album. Bad.
Bad album, yeah.
he? So whose baby was he holding out
Track
the window?
number 3, sorry. Track
Blanket.
number 3.
Whose baby was it?
His baby, Blanket.
Goal.
His baby's called Blanket.
Yeah, Blanket. man.
Blanket.
His baby's called Blanket.
Blanket. Like a
Blanket
blanket. Yeah,
Jackson.
like
Yeah,
blanket.
Blanket, bruv.
He called his baby Blanket.
Yes, blanket.
Where have
Are you
you
not concerned
been?
about this?
No, man. I love mine.
Weird name, innit?
I went to
Happened
Neverland.
a while ago.
Picnic Blanket.
Blanket. There was
Would you have gone to Neverland?
never.
I would have.
I love Michael Jackson's.
I would have went to Neverland.
I'd have had a look.
It's my idol. But I ain't
I'd have had a
going to
look.
Neverland.
I would have let him sleep in the bed.
Oh, don't say that, man.
Adam,
Don't
stop,
say that.
Don't take the mick out of my. Don't take the mick out
What's
of
in
my.
this
idol.
Australia, man? What the fuck?
Right, we can edit that out. Upamecano always has a shambles in a big game.
Yeah, he did against City.
He always does
gifted
it.
us the win, you know.
I mean, he's just passed the ball there to Williams and got away with it.
Yeah.
Sloppy defender.
Remember, there was a world where Upamecano and Kanate were starting over Saliba in this French team.
Yeah.
Can't believe
mental.
what was going on in that manager's mind. Bro.
Deschamps was
crazy.
criticising Saliba's defensive quality, I think, at one point, and then just like,
Was it
That's
not? It feels like sometimes people don't get selected for France because they're just the wrong personality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But you have to leave someone good out, don't you? Like, I mean, Kanate,
Remember that video of
unbelievable.
Saliba when he was in France?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was strange.
Adam, stop, man. Well, stop taking shots. Stop. I don't remember it. And don't remind me.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Last season. Just didn't like.
Oh, God.
What fun we have here on the club.
I'm reading here that Arteta didn't like Saliba to
Yeah, like
start with.
Saliba has had that in his career, didn't he? He got loaned out at Arsenal, didn't he? He didn't play for a season and a half.
I don't know if it...
You loaned him out.
I
And you
like-
had
yeah, I
no.
know.
Who did you play instead of him?
We had Rob Holding
Oh,
Rob
God.
Holding, you did.
and Gabriel. Yeah,
You played Rob Holding over Saliba for a season, and Saliba
But
went to France
to
and
be
killed
fair,
it.
it was Ben White though. Ben White and Gabriel, then Rob Holding filled in somehow, and then
Do you think Ben White has watched a second of this tournament?
not a chance.
seemed
Just
bit.
in IB for OB?
Not a
chilling?
chance. Not a
Yeah,
chance.
he would have caught it on it. He would have gone into a bar and the football would have been on. He would have went to his lads.
Yeah, fuck this.
Let's get out of here.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Do you think you watch England games though?
Nah.
Nah.
Not on.
Also, if I was English, if I was Harry Maguire didn't get selected, I'd be like, I hope these fuckers lose.
Mbappe.
You know how all these are tweeting and posting, come on England and that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, you're not winning that without me.
I've always thought that. As
I
a
think
FOMO would
Maguire's
be
different
killing
'cause
me,
he's
bro.
injured. Maguire's different because he's injured.
I don't think he was fully injured, you know.
He was.
Surely.
You're
He
making
could
up
have gone,
conspiracy theories.
Bro, the statement he released didn't seem like he was
See,
injured.
what is
Because if
define
you're
the word
injured,
seem.
I know the
Define
type
word
of
seem.
personality Maguire is. If he was injured, the first thing he says is, lads, I'm injured.
If he was fit,
Lads,
he would play.
I'm not there because I'm injured.
No, if he was fit, he would have gone
I
to
think,
the
but he
tournament.
admitted he had an injury. I think it looks like it's the right.
Yeah,
It's
after.
the right decision now.
Nah.
I still would have.
Gayu and Konza have been brilliant.
I would
right?
have bought Maguire
So-
though.
I would have brought.
I'm not a fan of him, but for
Maguire over
England-
Dunk.
I think Maguire
For
looked
England,
good
he's good for England.
But
he's
the
great.
No, I wouldn't have though.
If he's fit, he would have started the first game.
But say Maguire wasn't fit until the semi-final. That's where I'm thinking that his head's at. Because we bought Luke Shaw, who's not been fit till the quarters, so it must have been semi-final prediction week.
Nah.
The whole talk would be, why have you bought Maguire? He's already controversial. So Southgate saved himself that headache. Look how much we talked about
Southgate
Shaw.
don't make decisions based off that though.
But I think that he did for this.
You think?
I think it's easy. It's no conspiracy.
think
He
so.
wasn't fit enough to play at any point in this tournament. I think it's pretty simple.
Or semi-final onwards, and then if you
Shaw
bring
is
him,
just
all
about
you
fit
get
enough.
from every journalist is why you're not playing Maguire, why you're not playing Maguire,
Exactly.
why you're not playing Maguire. It's just boring, isn't it?
Yeah, but then Adam's point is he's not that smart, is he? Southgate. I don't think he. I just think if he was fit enough to play from the quarters, he would have taken him over Dunk. In my
Do you
opinion.
not take him over Dunk anyway? I mean, he took
But then it
Luke
becomes
Shaw.
why. But then then it becomes
But he's
why
not
have you
fit.
bought.
He's
But Maguire
less
was fitter than Luke Shaw.
Yeah, but
Well,
then-
he obviously wasn't because there are medics that actually know these lads inside and out. and
Actually,
like
you're
us.
right.
But you can only
I
take
kind of
one-
missed it. He was his last game for United was 27th of April.
Oh,
You
that
can
could
only
have been a
take
foul.
one fitness gamble, and that was Luke Shaw. You can't take Luke Shaw
Yeah, you
and
can't
Harry
take two.
Maguire, who you've took two unfit
He wasn't
players.
fit. You-
Not in the defensive area.
You can't. No, you can't. Because Luke Shaw, he's gone. That's the gamble, and hopefully Luke Shaw starts tomorrow and it works. You know, if Luke Shaw plays
You
well
have
and
to
we
start
win,
him
then
tomorrow
it's
now. There's
worked.
no point starting Trippier, in my opinion. You have to start.
No,
him
you
now.
will. I think
Go
you have
after
to.
them.
Luke Shaw said he's fit to start as well.
Yeah,
he
he
wouldn't have
looked
said
a
that in the
little bit
press
off
conference
it,
if he
a
wasn't
little-
I don't want to
starting.
see Luke Shaw hobble him once.
You want to? You have
No, I don't want to see if he hobbles
Oh, okay.
any time.
Oh,
Fucking doing my head in, bro.
How good would Luke Shaw
Rip his
been
contract up.
without that leg break?
oh, Adam.
Oh, mate.
Best left back apart from Ashley Cole that
Can I
we've
tell
ever
you something
seen.
mad? Knock-on effect, ripple effect, James Lawrence Alcott might say.
Here we go.
When Luke Shaw got injured, him and Memphis were fucking class down the left, you know. Luke Shaw went out and Memphis turned to shit. If Luke Shaw didn't break his leg, Memphis is still probably at Man United.
Wow.
Right.
That sounds mad.
No, I mean,
But if you
they
go
were
back to
brilliant.
I was getting
time-
excited and he said Memphis.
If you go back to the time, at the time frame, him and Memphis were decent together.
Memphis was, he did start quite well for you.
Then he went hench. He didn't need to put all that weight
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Reece James does
Yeah.
that. He's too big.
Lukaku did it when he come back to the
Yeah,
Prem.
Reece James does
Reece
that.
James does that. He's like 90 kg.
I think they
you
go.
don't need to be that big.
We need to be physical in the Prem. Let me get hench, and then your pace is gone.
Yeah, you lose it. You lose it.
David Silva, you don't need to be hench.
No, you don't.
You're
Need
smart.
There's
enough.
no. I'm convinced Reece James has constant muscle injuries because he's like
He's too big.
deadlifting 200 kg in the gym every weekend. What are you doing?
But
He's deadlifting
What's the
Harry
point?
Maguire's head.
I seen him with that trap bar. He deadlifts like so much weight. I'm just like, I don't understand what that does for you on
you're
the
an
football
athlete.
pitch.
Yeah, you don't need to do that, man. You don't need to do that. But he's riddled with injuries, Reece James, man. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. He's
So
talented, but the bodies
He'd be
just
starting
don't
for
look
England
right
now.
for me.
There's a rumor in the chat that Miles only buys slim fit t-shirts.
You know what? This is actually a medium, and I'm upset because I go to large now. But it's a beautiful shirt, though.
It is.
But it's the way it fits, though. I don't
They
wear
didn't even make the Euros, innit? Sweden.
Sweden.
No.
Or Norway.
Lovely shirt.
Do they still release? Is that like still released around the Euros, even though they're not in the Euros?
I don't think so. I haven't seen this.
It's qualifying. Must be
I think
qualifying.
I think teams release kits in the qualifying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I think England have been wearing
bad
this
kit
kit
to
for a few
waste,
months.
that, innit?
Yeah.
It's been
This
wasted.
was from the last tournament, though.
Clean.
The last tournament.
Oh, is it?
This
Yeah,
was
World
from
Cup.
the World
I
Cup.
like the yellow Spain kit because it's a weird color of yellow that you very rarely see.
Oh, that's their third. What's
The
wrong
one
with that
they've
guy's
worn in
face?
this tournament.
That guy's got no teeth. Look, you see his jawline's dropped. You see it? You see it? Told you,
I
boy.
can't go back to that.
Reference back like that. Pull back.
Oh, good. Adam, what do you think about this link to Ben Chilwell?
Ben Chord more like. Don't do that.
Ben
Whatever you do,
Ben who?
don't fucking
Ben
bring Ben
Chilwell's linked to Man
Chilwell.
United.
And what was the joke you said? Ben who?
Ben Chord.
Who's Ben Chord?
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Bench.
I got it, though. I got it.
Who's Bench? Ben Chord. Who's that?
Ben Chord.
It's Ben Chilwell.
Just say Ben
What's
Chord.
Ben Chord? What's that? What is it? Production notes. You've had it all stream, Jack.
It's like motherfucker, but sister.
Oh, right.
But Ben Chord, I don't want Ben Chord at Man United.
He doesn't want to go to Man United.
Yeah, good. What I've been impressed with Manchester United's at least the targeting of players. Granted, we haven't signed anyone yet. Is that we're targeting a profile of player. You look at Lenny Yarrow, Jared. Oh,
Ben McKola. Oh, who's there?
They don't have enough in the box, do they? They don't have enough.
Dembele just nearly nicked it. up
Mbappe
by
needs to go up
Ruiz.
front now. Mbappe, just stay down the middle. man.
Morata. Oh, Morata.
No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul.
It was.
That's Upamecano being, and why is he throwing hands all over him? Just
It's pointless at that
stand
point.
him up.
Oh, that's not a foul.
Lazy defending. You don't. What do you need to do this for?
You need to prove yourself at that point.
Stand there.
Morata's clever there.
Morata's clever.
He won that.
Yeah.
Truly good centre forward.
Morata disrespected.
No.
Nah, he's a
I
He
think
is
he's
rubbish,
rightly.
isn't he?
I think he's
I think
rightly
he's
rated
rubbish.
as he is.
I think he's a good striker.
Somehow
Good
Spain
transfers
captain.
every fucking
Great
time.
Solid.
transfers. And he scores important goals. He scores very important goals. I think
I think it's kind of like a Giroud kind of thing though, where
Giroud was better than Morata.
no, I know.
Let's not do that.
I'm not comparing them as players.
Okay,
I think
okay.
I agree with you. Giroud's better than
Just put it
Morata.
out there. Giroud's
But what I'm saying is, in terms of their importance to the team and what they do for their team and all that kind of thing, I think
he brings
has
in
that.
players around him.
Do you like Giroud as an Arsenal fan? A lot of my
yes.
boys, Arsenal fans, like I'm sure they just like
He
curse
peaked
him at
after
night.
Arsenal,
Still,
didn't he?
No.
he cost you a league.
I think the pressure at Arsenal, it's like
Bro, his
Emery.
lack of
Yeah,
goals
yeah.
cost you a league.
Yeah, he
When
did.
you had a team of Ozil and players like
did.
that feeding him, if you had a striker that could score like 6 goals that
Yeah.
season, you would have won.
Yeah,
he
if
was
you won the league, you would have won the
terrible.
league. Yeah,
He's
100%.
a good player, man.
Bro, he cost you the
He
league.
cost you the league.
There's loads of players that's cost us the league. That's been great.
Who was in
players.
that Arsenal squad around here? You had some talented players. Cazorla, Ozil, and he was just
Cazorla,
up there
Ozil,
stinking up the gas in
Ramsey.
front of goal.
Jack
Theo
Wilshere.
Walcott was there.
Mate, if you had a if you had
Cazorla.
like
You had a
if
stink.
you had like Ollie Watkins, you would have won the league. If you had anyone who could just put the ball in the back of the net,
but
he was
he's-
missing chances left, right. Have you not seen? I've seen a Twitter compilation.
I've seen that. yeah,
that
I've
Twitter
seen
compilation
yeah.
of him
But
missing
I
like
get-
80 chances in that season, just like constantly missing
And then
He
he
missed
didn't he
a lot.
score against you in the Europa League final in Azerbaijan?
Yeah.
for
He's a
Chelsea
great player.
and
though.
celebrate.
I don't care. He's a great player. Oliver Giroud is a very, very good player.
No, Giroud peaked after Arsenal.
peaked
No,
at
he got
Chelsea.
better. Yeah,
He was
got
similar,
better.
you know, Emery at Arsenal, where he was kind of like there was just too much pressure on them and they kind of crumble under it and they don't be themselves. I think that was Giroud there.
Go on then.
I think sometimes that you're at a
Do
club,
something.
Mbappe's in the box, giving it away.
Oh,
I'd love it. I'd love a Giroud in this Arsenal team now. If we had a Giroud, that same Giroud you saying he missed all them chances. If we took that Giroud in this Arsenal team now, I think we'll win the league. Because he brings his link up.
He's a
play.
better number 9 than anyone you got.
His link up play.
you
He's
need
one of the
so
best.
much more, don't you?
He's one of the best. But his stature and the kind of player he is, he's got phenomenal link up play.
I still think you need 4 or 5 world class players. I think you're missing quite a few, in my opinion.
That's a whole.
Behind that 11, you got Eddie Nketiah come off the bench, Vieira. No one talks about that. What a waste of money that was, Fabio Vieira.
It's not a waste of money because he's still there.
It was 35 million quid.
Yeah, well, no one talks
He's
about.
done
the money
diddly
that he-
He had
squat.
a good period though. When
What period's that? How small do you want to go?
Wait, you know, not last season, the season before. There was a few games where he come in kind of clutch, got a few assists for you, and,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah,
kind
he
of
was
fizzled
good.
away.
Yeah, of course. He's done more than Kovacic, and he's done more than bloody
He's not.
Calvin
He's
Phillips
won less than... No, both have won more than him.
in individual play. But that's we're not getting into that.
Buvey reminds me of me when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
Someone would trash talk John O'Shea, and I'd be like, "Excuse me, mate, he's fucking won more than your lot," and no one can say anything to that.
Yeah. Well, you could stick me in that Man City team, and I
I
could
don't
say
even
the
like
same thing.
Kovacic. I want him out of the club, to be honest, but that's a different debate.
We got 15 minutes left. Come on, man. We need another goal, man.
Well,
Even-
Spain's game management has been really interesting. Like they have just completely changed that free flowing attacking football now, and it's very like they're on the break there a couple times and they just slow it right down.
yeah, controlling.
Slow it right, and he's bringing on 2 defensive players.
can't
He's
do
just
that,
trying
see?
to. You can just see the way they've managed this game.
Yeah, you're so
This is
so
where
right.
you see
They paid for it against Germany though.
the best of Rodri. This is when Rodri comes alive now.
And Fabian
When
Ruiz.
it's- Yeah, but
All of them. Laporte. Look at
Yeah, all of
Laporte.
them.
It's the Man City connection. Look, they're just running it and they don't have to attack.
But look, they don't attack as much.
Just turn.
In the first
Turn.
half,
That's
that
it.
ball's going straight into the box. Now it comes back. But they paid for it against Germany, didn't they? Because they conceded that late goal. They nearly paid for it. They went through, but they you know, if you take your foot off the gas,
They can
you
go
might-
back to the keeper now. Their coach is exquisite.
yeah,
To transition mid-game doing what they're doing now against France. Someone said, I don't know if it's come from De La Fuente, Rodri, we're now keeping the ball for 5 to 10 minutes. Someone said that. In-game management.
no, it has changed. 100%.
Something's
You
changed.
can see it.
Someone's clicked their fingers and it's gone bang.
Oh,
I'm just in two minds. I'm just trying to think. Did somebody have a conversation with Cucurella before this tournament started? Said just a quick reminder that he's Spanish because he can play ball now.
Yeah. Do you remember how to play?
no, but he was a good.
What the hell's going on?
He's had a
man?
bad time at Chelsea, but he was a good player before. He was he Brighton's player?
Brighton,
Yeah,
Brighton,
2
yeah,
seasons in a row or something like that. He was a really good
Yeah,
footballer.
yeah. City wanted him, didn't they?
City
Back
wanted-
post. Oh,
See this? Oh, you got to get out.
Camavinga.
Goal.
That's a
Shot.
goal.
Oh!
Oh, why was that Kylian Mbappe?
He's out of my team.
He's the left
He
back.
can't be in the team. He can't be in the
Hernandez has
team.
got to hit the target there,
Should have
man.
been Mbappe, man.
Just
Ball
lean
falls
him
to him
back,
about
innit?
16, 17 yards out, just inside the 18-yard box. He has to hit the target. I'm not saying you have to score, but please. Oh,
That's shit from
that was
Fabian
poor
Ruiz.
from Fabian Ruiz as well,
Fucking
isn't he?
shit,
Defo
man.
has
He
to
didn't really
target,
hit the
man.
ball.
Certain players look at that and think, why wasn't I there? Like, why wasn't that me? Or
Pitch
bubble
bobbly.
up.
The pitch in Germany had been bobbly this
Yeah.
tournament.
First game, England
But
players
again,
were
they're
slipping all over
pitches
the
that
place.
have been used all season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know. Very strange.
Who's that?
Olmo's
Dani
going off.
Dani Olmo, very good player, man.
Morata's going off. Oyarzabal's coming on.
Yeah,
As is
who else is coming
What are they
on?
bringing on?
Marino.
Yeah, they're going.
He
They're,
scored in.
Scored the header.
Yeah.
Boom. Unbelievable.
Thought so.
They're going to win this game, lads.
It's just it's interesting. Like
they're seeing this game out.
like
Yeah.
the tactics are just so obvious when you're watching, right? I'm not saying that as in a bad way. It's good. It's good from Spain. It's like what we want as England. They've gone 2-1 up, and it's like you can just see the management has just changed.
Yeah, of course. In-game management, man. That's what one thing that England lacks. As not even England, but Gareth Southgate, he lacks, man. You just got to manage the game as it goes along. Like you're winning 2-1. Why are they gonna go gong ho? Settle it, calm it down. Do what Spain do best, possession football, and that's it. Make France try counter attack them and hit them. Try hit them on the counter attack.
And the subs at the right time, man. Like actually, just don't be afraid to bring players off, players on. Like it's just crazy.
Wow,
I think this has been my favourite game of the tournament.
It's been really
Been good.
Really
It was
good,
that
man.
Turkey game, but
oh my god.
What has he just?
Unai Simon.
Well left by Laporte for a goal kick. He's not a good keeper. I don't rate him at all.
Lads, was Spain like we all know they're a great nation. We all know how good they are, but was they really favourites to even try win?
Favourites.
Favourites?
I've been saying it for years.
I
Adam.
know, I know, I know.
You've done enough
It's just-
streams with me. to
Sometimes
know.
you say it so clear that I have to mention it. Sorry,
But
go on.
Is
Sorry.
there? Are they?
My bad.
Sorry,
my bad.
you go on. You go on.
My bad.
Now, was they actually like favourites to actually win this tournament? Like, where did we have them? Like 5th or something?
France.
No, Spain.
Spain.
We know they're good, but we didn't actually
I had
have them
Germany,
doing
France,
anything.
England ahead of them.
Yeah, exactly. And now they're looking like actually the best team in this tournament.
I think Spain were rated by people, but it was kind of like a maybe we'll see potential for the next tournament.
I think it was that 100%. I think people thought like, maybe a bit too young, one tournament too early.
It could still be that.
Could still be that.
Yeah, but
I think it will because we'll beat him.
Go on.
I do think England are going to win it now.
But they do play. They have been playing the best though.
They've definitely been playing the best.
Them and Germany have been playing the best out of the big nations.
100%. But playing the best rarely wins you an international tournament. It don't really matter. It's about grinding out results. The scary part is they're doing that.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about
Yeah,
grinding out
getting to the
results.
But
final
they are
as
doing
it
that.
stands. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there he is.
Giroud is on for Dembele.
What was that advert again? He said, they love me because I'm gorgeous.
So what was the city?
Remember that advert?
What was the city in
Isn't
Azerbaijan?
that what
called?
you say at the start of every filthy episode?
Just this is what they
What's
say.
the thing you say?
Best looking guy on YouTube.
Oh right, yeah.
No alleged.
They get demonetized every time he says it because it just lies.
No lies. Been told.
YouTube's like, what the fuck's this about? Demonetize that.
Olivier Giroud, come on, man. Show them what you've got.
Yeah, need some crosses in the box. It's been a bad night for the French right today. All coming from the left. What?
Dude, that's good. That's good.
No,
from you,
it's all
Booth.
been coming from the left,
That was
really.
very
and,
good from you, Booth.
No,
Well done.
no. And then, I just
Wow,
think
this kid's
Giroud.
still on the pitch.
They took him off after 60 minutes last game, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so he was rested the last game.
Oh, okay.
So I think he'll see this game out.
I can't believe that.
Saliba should have been booked by now, by the way.
Yeah, 100%. I think Saliba should get a red card. Get him out. This tournament's finished.
You want him out of there?
Yeah, well, out.
There's no third place playoff.
There isn't.
Get this, we have a producer in Jack, yeah, he's one of the most highly esteemed producers in football.
that's
and
a lie.
he's telling me on Saturday, book out your Saturday because we'll need you for the third place playoff if England get there. Not been a third place playoff in 2 decades. I Googled it, FIFA.com from 2009. We're scrapping third place playoffs in Euros. That's our producer. we're not having a running commentary. I want that off the screen.
They laugh.
I didn't turn down a ticket.
No! Don't stop Ron Burgundy and things, man.
Well, he's put it on the screen for public consumption.
It's not no, the public
It
can't
is for all
see
4
that.
of us to read.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. That's basically boozy.
France are on their ascendance. Come on, man. 10 minutes left.
Part of me that loves football wants to see France score. But part of me that loves going to the pub.
Want Spain to see it out.
Yeah.
Look at Nico.
Come on, España.
Oh,
España.
Yeah.
España.
But that's what I'm saying about the tactics. You've got Rodri running the whole game there. First half, he's looking up, pinging that right. He knows he's there. He's going, no, we ain't
Do
doing
you see
that.
those guys
We
in
ain't doing that."
Barcelona spraying all the tourists? Do you see that?
What? Spraying with water?
water guns?
Anti-tourist protests in Barcelona.
With
had
water guns?
were smashing all these people to get them like out the city.
Like water cannons.
Yeah, water cannons.
What the
Well, no,
fuck?
water guns.
No, water guns.
No, like anti-tourist
soaker.
protesters.
yeah, like a
Woolworths.
super soaker. Yeah, super soaker.
Madness.
I was dangerous with a super soaker back in the day.
Adam had a super soaker. He had 2.
Yeah, he stole them.
That was my nickname back in the day.
Super soaker. What a nickname.
Oh, fucking hell. 1 minute you want to get in Michael Jackson's bed. Next minute you're called Super Soaker from Birmingham or something.
It was a joke, man. It was a joke.
Your mouth.
Oh, he's trying to do it again.
Super Soaker.
He's got a dead trim though, innit?
Yeah,
he needs to
his
take them
trim's
highlights
crazy,
out, bro.
yeah.
What's highlights, man?
Trim's crazy, man. He needs a
Ball
fade.
on your mouth.
It looks like he's just got a hat
But I
on.
think when you are that age,
He's
like,
done it, hasn't he? He's nearly done
you
it.
do
Oh,
think
I thought it was the
highlights
goal,
are the
yeah.
answer, don't you?
He's got Theo Hernandez on strings.
He's good enough.
Could
He
never
should
be my left
scoring
back.
that. He should be scoring that.
You can't say should score that.
Well, not score. He could be scoring a
I know
chance
a
like
player,
that.
it's
as hard as
crazy that a player of like that age,
Yeah.
but you do think
You
he
shouldn't have to
score.
say that. Yeah, exactly.
He's that good.
Boys, do you think there's ever going to be a world we see a player like 14, 15 playing in a tournament?
It was like a kid at Celtic.
Giroud's in.
What was that kid at
he's not.
Celtic? He was 13, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Was it the black kid?
And Dembele, something
Yeah, yeah,
Dembele, wasn't
the
it?
black kid, the small black kid.
Yeah,
Karamoku Dembele.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's retired recently. I think he retired this year.
No, because the thing is, though, that he was really 27.
Was on loan. I'm hearing from my memory, he was on loan at Blackpool. No wonder he retired.
Do you remember Freddie Adu?
Yeah,
Freddie
what a
Adu.
player.
That was one. I used to be so excited about
He's
him
meant to be
coming
a
to Man United.
wonder kid.
He once had a trial at Manchester United as well. So if you Google Freddie Adu Man United, you'll see him in the
He was at
training
Bayern
kit.
Munich, wasn't he? I think he went to
I
Bayern
think
Munich.
so, yeah. He had a trial everywhere, man.
I
He was
forgot
the wonder
Landon
kid.
Donovan went to Bayern Munich.
Did
Do
he?
you remember that?
think it would suck to be Freddie Adu?
Donovan played for you boys, didn't he?
Everyone just goes like, oh man, what you could have been.
No, but
Could have been,
But
man.
based off
That's your
Super
legacy.
Everton.
Your
Super
legacy.
one,
I think there's
considering he was a
nothing
player
worse.
that didn't achieve anything, he
Yeah.
would have made a lot of money out of what he could have been.
Yeah, but there's nothing worse than failed potential, is there, in life? I think when you could be something.
Also, it's kind of like the whole Mark Gahey thing that we're talking about here in
Yeah.
the England squad. He was playing in America at a point when they didn't really play football.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is grim from Spain. There's a guy gone down. He's
So
completely
he probably looked
faked
really
it.
good, but everyone around him was just shit.
This guy from Spain's completely faked a head injury.
Buvey's
to
got,
slow the game down.
he's got blood
He's got
pouring
blood
from his face.
Has he?
Yeah.
He's got blood pouring from his cheek.
He's got blood pouring from his nose. This guy.
Mate, it looked fake. I thought he was just slowing the game down.
No, bro.
No, blood pouring from his cheek.
Where? Who are you on about? There's no blood. What are you on about? Where?
He does,
Where?
he
Who?
does.
Bro,
Wait,
he
they're
had
not going to
blood.
cut to it because there's
He was
blood.
just lying on the ground looking through his fingers.
Oh God, Buvey, man. The Spanish players are like,
Are they?
they're like, get him off. He's finished. Oh
Buvey.
God.
Say sorry.
There's nothing on the screen. Wait, who's telling me to say sorry?
Say sorry. I'm telling you.
No, but if it's it's not. It's nothing against the player. I thought he was
Danny
diving.
Olmo coming back on. Is this roll on, roll off?
Yeah, what's that about? Are they asking for
Fucking
a red?
put a bib on, dickhead.
Yeah, he's finished, man.
Who's that? Who's down? Who's bleeding?
Is that Laporte?
14, Laporte, yeah.
Oh, you going for your own
I'd
people
never
as well.
discredit him. But it just looked like he was playing for the ref a little bit. But maybe I'm wrong.
Buvey, man. Buvey, man.
Disgrace.
I don't mind it. I'm calling England.
You've got to
Zoom
take
in on
head
Buvey.
injuries.
60 minutes.
You've got to take head injuries seriously, Buvey, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Especially in this
Why,
day and
why are you
age.
wishing
Disgrace.
head injuries on people all of a sudden?
He's been. By the way, Laporte should be in team of the tournament if they win this game. He's been
then why didn't you put him in your tournament?
unbelievable.
Team of the tournament.
Huh?
Why
What
didn't
kit is that?
Because
What
you
kit
were
is
going
that?
on so long.
He's wearing a Morocco
We've been
kit,
here
isn't
for
he?
20 minutes the way you were
Morocco,
going on. So I thought I'd
That's
just
wearing a
copy
Morocco
you.
kit. Yeah. They knocked Spain out, didn't they, last tournament?
De La Fuente will
Rate
get a
it.
big job soon as well. Big job. He's a top manager, man.
Look, Buvey.
Where's the blood?
His
What are you
nose is
banging on
bleeding.
about?
He's got
tissue in his nose
tissue
now.
in his nose.
Come on, man. Look, bang. There we
Oh,
go.
a bit naughty that, innit?
Giroud, man.
That's
he
a
left
yellow
that in?
card.
Nah, he ran into Giroud. See, there we go. Look, his nose is broken, Buvey.
His nose is like
He looks like he was in a
bruised.
car crash, bro.
His nose is
When they
broken,
built
bro.
this-
You said he was in.
Yeah, but I can't see the screen from this angle. You got a better
What,
angle than me.
straight
You're
on?
looking on.
Straight
I have
on.
to turn like that.
He's like Tyrone in
I
Snap.
can't see it.
You know, trying to reverse.
I can't see it.
Can't see.
Where's the blood? I don't see any blood. You guys are chatting gas.
Look, there's blood in his
They've
fingers.
stuck,
They stopped the
stuck a
bleeding.
fucking roll of Andrex up his nose.
Yeah, good. Buvey, man, you've had a bad game.
Andrax, yeah. That's fancy, man.
Ash says Buvey going at Laporte. It be your own brother.
I love Laporte. by the way. I love the
Be
guy.
your own brothers,
I
man.
think as a world, he's the best left-footed centre back in the history of the Premier League.
Are we
See,
addressing that?
This is that shit sandwich he does. He criticises him and abuses him
Yeah.
for
No, it's
faking
not
a
a
head
shit
injury
sandwich.
when
It's
he's
not-
bleeding.
Nah, he's
But
gonna
genuine
You're
point.
overcompensating.
Who's the best left-footed centre back in
You're
the history of the Premier
gaslighting
League?
us about him.
Sandro Martinez.
Oh, wow. That was naughty. Mbappe
Kylian
here
Mbappe.
running at you.
Miss.
Kylian
Step over,
Mbappe
step
into
over.
the box.
Over. Balloon. Balloon.
That's poor from him.
Rose.
Mbappe just cut inside, edge of the box. Should have scored.
Rose.
For him, he should score.
That's flown past the Arc de Triomphe. Look at this.
Arc de Triomphe.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Go get it on target.
Ooh.
Don't chat to me about Mbappe. He's not as clinical as he was at Monaco. He's not as clinical. I've been saying it for years. I don't care.
Oh, Kylian.
300
man.
mil for that. He balloons it.
You should get
300 mil.
target, man.
300 mil.
Yeah, but I've seen world class players balloon stuff. I've saw Ronaldo
But
balloon
he's
one
been
the
shit
other
all
day.
tournament and he cost
He has
300
been
million
shit
quid.
all tournament.
It's not like he's
Kylian.
scored 10 goals and
he's
missed
been
one.
I know he's had a big injury, and I've never broken my nose, so I don't know how that would affect you. But I do remember Edwin van der Sar once. He broke his nose for United, yeah, and then every time a shot come near his face, he just went.
Yeah.
He just got like this
Just
reflex.
PTSD.
Like, I can't break my nose again. It just like
Yeah.
slapped everything away from him. So it must be like it must be weird.
Ooh, couldn't
Also,
it?
any
That's
touch on
naughty.
the back of your head, that must fucking nose.
It's horrible.
I got a big nose.
You say you
man.
broke your nose twice, is it?
Yeah.
Boxing.
Yeah. The second time was the worst. It was like we carried on, and then to be fair, the guy I was fighting, the opponent was like, "Bro," and I was like, "Look down," and it was just flooded out. And I don't know how he's playing because like when I done it, they were like, "You can't breathe through it. You can't like blow your nose for like I couldn't blow my nose for like 4 or 5 weeks."
Is it?
Yeah. It's gross, man.
Oh, sneezing must be hell.
If you think you're gonna sneeze, mate, you have a panic attack. You sat there like, "Do not sneeze. Do not sneeze."
Wow.
I don't know how he's playing. Is it actually broken?
Nah, it looked broke.
It broke.
It looked broke at the time, didn't it?
It looked
Fanny
wrong.
and
It looked
pretending like Laporte was.
They're probably just loading them up on painkillers and
Get out of there. Nah,
Hey!
Have France made all their
Au
subs?
revoir, Deschamps.
I think they've only made 3.
But they can get the Eurostar back to Paris. It's fine. They don't have to fly. They can get the Eurostar back down. Beautiful. It's just a landmass. There's no water in between.
What is
It's all
wrong
the
with
same landmass.
Boo.
It's beautiful.
Oh God, Buvey. In an ideal world, I'd think England would rather play France than this Spanish team right now.
No,
But
I don't mind them.
Whilst based off how England have played, I don't think they beat either of these teams. But if England were to perform, they can beat both of these teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they can beat
I
Spain.
think they got more of
anyway.
a chance of beating France than they'd beat in
Yeah,
this
I
Spanish
agree
team.
based on this form, especially with
Yeah.
Mbappe stinking the joint out.
Yeah, defo.
I mean, he's stinking it out and he can't even smell it.
That chance, it's not like we give him so much credit. It's like he's meant to be the best player in the world. Is that
not.
what football's become?
He's not.
No, he's not. But people say he's. I don't think
Is
he's
this
either.
mad? I don't even think he's better than Vinicius Jr.
Maybe not as a winger. I think people say
Better
total
player.
footballer, he's a better player. But
Yeah.
I don't think he is either.
I think
He has to do it at Real Madrid for me.
Come on.
He will do it at Real Madrid. He's going to
I
be.
Is
think
that
he
where
will.
football is? That
He's gonna
the
have
best
fun.
player in the world can't cut into his right foot and hit it from 20 yards out.
Buvey is one chance.
No, but
Jesus,
it's not one
football,
chance.
man.
It's the highest standard of the sport that we
Yeah,
all
but
love. We
this is
love
the same guy
dearly.
who scored a hat trick in the World
Yeah,
Cup.
that
He's
World
the
Cup.
biggest player in the world.
we
Playing for
doing?
Real Madrid, and I don't think he's better than he was 7 years ago.
Oh, Spanish bench is all up.
Oh,
Dirty, and they
That
don't
was
know
great.
what to do.
We're into the 89th minute.
who was that? Camavinga.
Yeah,
Slowing the game
lost his
down.
head a bit.
He's a good player, man.
I mean, we all rate.
Class player.
Wicked, bro.
I don't
Go
think
on.
I could get more respect for Rodri. And then you watch a game like this, I'm like, wow. Even they're on the break. There's like 5 young Spanish players all around him running forwards. He passes it out to the left and he just goes like that.
Slow
All
down.
around.
Calm
He's just
down.
like, shut the fuck up.
Calm
Calm
down.
down. It's not what we're doing. It's unbelievable, man.
Bobby
Yeah,
got more
superb.
goals. I'm in.
Unbelievable.
No, you're not in.
He's just running the whole game for them.
Yeah, look at that little pass inside.
Great turn.
He's the best midfielder in the world. I said it on the stream the other day. I think he's the best player in the world relative to his position.
That can't go in the box there, can it?
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Look at Rodri. He's
Look
going to
at
go
this.
back. Go back.
Just
to
can't.
Rodri's-
Look, look,
Rodri-
look,
Superb.
It's a joke.
Someone made a super chat on that actually. Geordie said, Vinny, Jude, and Mbappe stinking it out. Rodri, Ballon d'Or.
Why not?
But
I think if
between
if
him and
City
number
won more
2.
than the Prem, there'd be a possibility
Yeah.
of that.
yeah,
Yeah. The
possibility.
gap between him and number 2 DM in the world is bigger than any
Like
gap in world football.
Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or would be more deserved than Cannavaro winning it, for example.
Oh yeah, defo. Because he's more
Cannavaro won it and Henry was third. That was
Yeah.
fucking mental.
yeah, because
Not that I
Rodri's more
wanted
pivotal.
Henry to win it at the time, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, Rodri is undoubtedly the best DM in the world. Like, there's no one close. I don't think so. They
There's no
as
one
an
near.
all-round defensive midfielder, I don't think anyone's close. Because he can do it all. He can shoot. He can pass. He's a good tackler.
Yeah, Spain on the break. 5 minutes have added on. We're into him.
Always fit.
Go on, give it to McKola, man. He's there, you joker.
Oh, no.
that's clever, that.
Big head injury, that. Did he hit him in the head?
What the hell? You just got your right winger there.
Lamine Yamal just gripped him.
I thought he banged his head straight
Watch that,
into.
both hands. You ain't going anywhere, mate.
Oh, that was close to bad.
Oh, he's mastered the dark arts already.
Dark arts, yeah.
He's Anakin
Spanish, bro,
Skywalker.
them invented the dark. Well,
He
the
might turn into
Italians
a
invented the
Darth
dark
Vader.
arts, but the Spanish perfected it.
What? 16-year-old and you're doing that already? Mastered it, man. I mean, that's impressive, you know.
No, it's good.
Superb.
It's clever
That's
game
very
management.
clever, you know that. Back stick.
See you
Has
later.
a 16-year-old ever won the Euros?
He'll be 17.
It's a great question.
He's 17 the day
Birthday
before. The
Him
day
and
before
Nico
the final.
Williams. Him and Nico
That's
Williams.
a great question.
They're
to be fair.
their part. They're their part. Him and Nico Williams.
Spain running down the clock.
Oh.
If this goes.
Oh, let's not start talking about extra time now, man. It's going to depress me. It's illegal. Huh?
Oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, apparently because of labour laws and employment laws, it'd be illegal for him to play after 10 o'clock or something like
So
that.
what, they're going to sub him off right now?
Imagine. What's the time?
He won't get subbed, surely.
He has
Yeah,
to
what's
do
the
that.
Just keep
Central
him on,
European
innit?
time?
11. It's nearly 11 there, isn't it?
Wow, so if he gets subbed off now, then we know that it's actually...
Yeah, but no one
true.
actually applies those laws to football, innit? It's just a game. Or it's like when someone goes, oh, if we play over 11 o'clock, we get a £10,000 fine for every 10 minutes. Yeah, fucking reet.
What are you talking about? Oh, concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Will,
no, you
you
get
know when
fined.
Will Still kept getting Reams fined because he never had
What
the UEFA badge. Some shit.
Yo, guys.
that, innit?
man.
Who's he
It's like,
dating?
alright.
Dating someone famous now.
Who Will Still?
Yeah, who's dating? Cheryl Cole, someone.
Fuck off.
Sure. You can't be
Fuck
throwing
off.
out names like that.
Was it?
You can't be throwing
Fuck
out,
off.
you just can't be throwing out names
he's
like
going
that.
nowhere near
He's
as
going
Cheryl
Sunderland.
Cole.
He's going Sunderland. That's why I said it. I thought he's going Sunderland. Emma Saunders.
Oh, he's so far off.
Who's Emma Saunders?
It's because he's going Sunderland.
Oh my God.
He's
you
going,
just
he's
threw
going
Cheryl Cole out.
Sunderland. That's why I said that. Has he gone
She's
Sunderland
not
yet?
Sky, ain't she?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh!
God, is that Yamal? How well has he just done there?
Yeah, superb.
it, man.
Game over.
How has he just done that?
How much is he worth then?
200. Well, how much is Saka worth?
Saka's worth, in this day and age, in this market,
Market.
I'd say he's at least 120.
Now
All right, so
triple it.
Yamal's 360.
Yeah,
Yeah, now triple it.
Coutinho was 140 back in the day.
Yeah, Saka's not worth 120.
Although,
either, by
if
the way.
Barcelona
this day
pull any levers, he's going to be worth about 50 million.
Saka's not worth 120.
In this
no
day and age.
club's paying 120
yeah,
for Saka.
that's-
60 mil tops for Saka.
Lamine Yamal's going off.
Told you he'd be off before extra time.
Jesus Christ.
Told you.
And Williams, that's a dodgy one with extra time looming,
Like 2
innit?
minutes.
Yeah, but they're both
They're
young.
shattered. They're
But
shattered.
they're meant to be doing their GCSEs.
They just run up and down the pitch, and Adam McKola is telling them that they shouldn't be getting subbed off. They just ran up and down the pitch for 94 minutes.
Tactically, man, you want two of your best
They're,
players.
they're knackered. They're
So
shattered.
those
They'd be
extra
too
time.
tired.
But they're
I reckon.
shattered.
Ferran Torres is on there. It's not
It's
bad.
because of those
sub, is it?
labour laws, isn't it?
Boys, they got Zubamendi on the bench. Do you know how strong that team is? Zubamendi is
1.5 minutes to say au revoir to the French.
What other French do you know, Biv?
Huh?
What other French do you know?
Oh,
No, that was that was brilliant. That was really French.
Brilliant.
non regret rien.
That was a proper.
No, they have no regrets getting
Oh!
banged.
He's
Ferran
offside.
Torres is in.
That looked offside.
No,
Nah, I think
no,
he's all right.
Oya's about even.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Let's
Round
go
the
back to
corner.
keeper now. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
Hey, no.
Party time. It's party time.
Lance, what are you doing? Oh, no. They're taking the mick front. Killy,
get
get
the
the ball. Get the ball, Killy.
And
Ross,
they've done this
cannot
with
get the
those
ball.
three.
They
Who was
cannot
out
get
for
the
them?
ball.
Lenormand, Carvajal. Who else was suspended for them? I know Pedri was
One.
injured.
This is it. This is it. One shot.
Oh, he's panicked there. Isn't he?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Panicked.
Kunde's
Honestly.
They don't deserve to be in the final.
Go on, quick. This is one chance.
Spain will smash the Dutch, by the way. We're the only hope of it not being a Spain win of the
Go
tournament.
across. Saliba, don't mess this up. They'll
Yeah,
kill you.
Spain would pump the Dutch.
Yeah, they-
What would
100%.
you do if I wore a Spain shirt to the final stream?
I'm not saying what I'd do.
Oh,
You get violent.
serious shit.
That's
I got a
it.
Spain shirt signed by Mata and Herrera. Am I right?
No.
It's over, Griezmann.
Griezmann, I think Griezmann's been amazing.
Deschamps.
The last 2
Adios.
years. He's one of the best players in Europe.
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
Griezmann.
Not this tournament, though.
No, not this tournament, granted. But he hasn't started every game in this tournament. Maybe that's because he's been poor.
He's Munchko Corella there.
He started most games, though, in midfield. He's been in the midfield free. It's been him,
See you later, you
Kante, and Robbio.
Can you guys please tell Miles that Nico Williams is 21 and not 17?
Yeah,
he
but
seems
why
to
do you keep
think
saying
Nico is
everyone's
a day
17?
older than Yamal.
You guys
I
are
said-
weird down that end of the table, man.
I
You want to go
said-
to
What's it got to
Neverland
do
with
with me?
Michael Jackson. You want to
Yeah,
go
I
to
said-
bed. And you say all these kids are 17. It's very
I
strange.
said-
Unfair, bro.
Very strange.
Unlimited candy floss and shit.
Oh, yeah. I
said-
bet you would get unlimited
Michael
candy
Jackson
floss at
will sing
Neverland.
to you. That's the best
I never
day
said
ever.
anything about them being the same age. I said their birthdays are sim. I think they're a day apart.
Get off the pitch. Ref, shut up.
Gandhi's
Guys are
fuming.
melt. I hate these guys.
I think their birthdays are a day apart.
Listen
Man.
to the manager. He's doing the job for you, you
They're already
bellend.
celebrating. It'd be funny if they scored now. Not for us because we want to go pub, but it'd be funny for some people.
Game over. Finito. Finish. Played.
Oh,
Smash him. Smash him.
By the time this
Smash
ball
him.
gets out,
oh.
Spain are in the final of the European Championships 2024. They have beat France 2-1. The game is over. They will play England or the Dutch in the final. Boys, what a game. This is my favourite game of the tournament.
Yeah, insane. 16-year-old. I mean, he stole the show, innit he? He stole the show.
Quality, man.
What a goal.
That goal gave them the whole side belief. That's how, when a great player does something like that, it's not just about his individual brilliance. He's made the whole side believe they can beat the French out of nowhere because of the quality of that goal from a comeback position. Unbelievable.
Boys, it's safe to say that a young star has been born. He's been blessed by Messi. He scored in the semi-final. He's taken his whole nation to a final. Yes, it was a great game.
Hold on a minute. You man's getting mad at me for wanting to go Neverland. Messi was giving baths to Lamine Yamal, bro.
Oh, for God's sake.
No, he blessed him. It's not giving him baths. He baptized, baptism.
You let someone bath your children?
Messi, he just put a bit of sprinkle. Oh, boys. Messi, man.
Sorry.
We have to talk about the French as well. It feels like the end of the road for them. Maybe a few players that are going to retire. Maybe Kante's last tournament as an example. A few other players I can imagine retiring for the French. Deschamps might leave as well. It feels like a long tournament for them. A bit of a slow, arduous tournament on some level. I think this for football, it's good that Spain won, in my opinion.
Yeah, they got what they deserve, the French. They got what they deserve. I think, 2 goals in open play in the whole tournament, because of one tonight. That's it. I mean, you can't get to a final that.
Yeah, France has been frauding it a bit. They've done a bit. Yeah,
they've been found out.
They haven't been the best. They scored their first open goal from open play in the semi-final. What is that? How many games?
So
have they
late
played?
in it. So
late in the tournament. So the right team won. They deserve to get to the final, and now it's over to England and Holland.
Yeah, Danny Youssef with a big old super chat says, if we sell Yamin, I will quit. Sop the club. So yeah, he'll quit if they sell Yamin. I can't see Barcelona selling him. Although, like I said earlier,
do need the money.
It would
They
never
need the
surprise me
money.
with the amount of money they need. He's
Especially
probably
if
perfect.
PSG come in again. PSG bid like 200 mil for him, I think.
Like your man Laporta's probably
no.
looking at him just seeing dollar signs.
That's their new star. They're going to build. It's
dollar
going to be
bill,
him.
100%.
They're going to build the team around him, man.
Kylian Mbappe's tournament. Talk to me.
Underwhelming. Very underwhelming. That's what I'm going to say. I'm disappointed. He's one of my favorite players in the world right now. He didn't live to expectations. He did it in the World Cup. Couldn't do it for the Euros. Maybe he's thinking, you know what? I'm just going to go home, have a rest, go on holiday. Real Madrid. So,
Yeah, that's what it felt like. There was a game where it went to extra time. I think he sort of took himself off very early, and you just think you don't want your best players taking themselves off. You know, he's got the right to play as much as he wants for France. He's in control really on some level, and he never looked committed. Maybe I'm being harsh, and the quality of the chance at the end, it was such a good chance for him to get France back into the game. Such a poor execution. Meant to be the best player in world football. Everyone watches Mbappe, and you're like, really, Rose? 85th minute? No, but seriously, it's like, come on,
Really, Rose Ed?
No, but come on. I mean, it's just like, what's he done all tournament?
Is
The
he the
ball
biggest
into
flop of the
Moani,
tournament?
fantastic. Huh?
Is he the biggest flop of the tournament?
no.
Right up there. Right up there.
He's right up there.
Right up. He might be.
I mean, there's mitigating factors to it, like a broken
Germany's
nose.
performance in general might be up there, but apart of Italy's performance, Spalletti, but
Did Germany not perform maybe as expected? I know
Maybe,
kind of
yeah, a
people
little
like
bit
me were
early for
going, they
their
could
fans,
win
I'd
it.
say. Yeah,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's up there, but Mbappe's flop of the tournament. He's in his prime. Ronaldo's
I
nearly
don't think
40.
he's the top of the tournament. No way.
Of course he is. He's in his prime. He's just gone for 300 million quid, and he's ballooning it against children.
It's one chance. How many people against children?
Young
A
Spain.
child.
Yeah, you two to get ideas
A
in
child.
Neverland and all that.
Ballooned it
That's
against
shut
a
down
child.
now, thankfully. But
God.
yeah,
They give balloons out at Neverland as well. So it's good.
Huh?
What?
By the way, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Phil Foden flop of the tournament. What do you think about that?
Well, he's currently still in the tournament, unlike Mbappe. So let's get there while we're in the final on Sunday.
Will England be getting there?
Yeah, why not? If we can't beat the Dutch, we
Don't say
deserve to
why
win
not.
nothing.
But they didn't beat Switzerland until penalties. Like,
So we
I
did
mean,
beat
they've not
Switzerland.
beaten anyone in 90 minutes apart from
We've not lost a
Slovenia.
game all tournament.
They've not won a game apart from one.
Yeah, we won 3 games. You can't get to
They wouldn't
semi-final.
have paid out on an England win.
So yeah, but it's a win.
a
innit?
draw.
It's a win.
But you get
One
my
on
point,
pens,
right?
Yeah, it didn't win in normal time. You're right. Yeah, it didn't win open play, but
And they beat
oh,
Spain.
Yeah.
Really?
We're not favourites. Of course, can't be cocky and arrogant and say we're better than Spain. Of course we're not. We're rubbish. We've got a rubbish manager. But on our day, individually, we could definitely beat Spain with a back 5, hit them on the counter-attack.
It's got to be counter, isn't it? The only way we can beat Spain is counter. Because the way we've seen them manage the game tonight, they've been all tournament, they've been in control of every game. So you'd hope it would suit us.
Wait, what's happened there? Have they slide tackled at...
That's a fan.
Oh, one of the players have got injured, though. Look.
What's happened? Someone's run on the pitch.
Someone's run on the pitch, someone slide tackled them, and then he's held his hammy.
Oh,
Was that Morata?
Someone ran at Morata, I think.
Is Morata injured?
Some English fans are running on the pitch now and kneecapping the Spanish.
That was nuts. I need to see that again.
Look at this. This is Nacho, isn't it?
Oh,
No.
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Nasty.
Love
The
a bit of-
Spanish have some dirty tactics, don't they? They do a
love
lot
that.
of this.
I love that. That's why we love Jude Bellingham, because he does stuff.
Yeah. No, I rate it.
Mbappe. We're just watching some highlights of the game, seeing Mbappe find Kolo Muani. But apart from that, he didn't do anything.
That was a good ball in
He did well there.
The great ball. Disjointed back four.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
down to Navas, though.
But that's down to the right back not being Carvajal as well.
Yeah.
Next time it will be Carvajal, right? So
100%.
a cameraman slipped into Morata.
Wow.
So Morata might be out.
Is he English, that cameraman?
Good man.
Yeah,
Works for ITV.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spain showed a lot of character.
Huge
to come
win
back
for
there.
Spain. Huge
A
win
lot
for
of
Spain.
characters to come back. And I mean, previous game, 120th minute against Germany, the hosts, like that. I cannot wait for us to beat them. It's going to be good, isn't it?
Well,
It's going to be good.
before we go, what's the big team selection issues England have, and who would you play?
Well, Shaw's the big one.
Shaw has to start.
Yeah, Shaw has to start. Even 45, 50, 60 minutes. Get us 1 or 2 up. You know, not play defensive. Don't have Trippier there. And have a right wing back that isn't Saka, in my opinion. Maybe it's Saka's the floating role instead of Phil Foden in the 5-3-2.
So you want Saka over Foden?
Potentially, yeah. Yeah. Remember
Really?
Sterling in the 2018 World Cup? Sterling and Kane had that floating role. Maybe it's Saka, Kane with Bellingham dropping off a little bit, having Shaw on one side, and then Trent as a right wing back on the other side, or Trippier on the other side, with a back 5 with Gahey, Stones, and Kyle Walker as the 3.
The problem I've got with his selection is I think Shaw has to start, and then I think the problem is up front for me. I wouldn't change Foden, Saka, or any of them. And the reason I want Ivan Toney to start is because I think management-wise of the game, it makes more sense for Kane because you can bring Kane off. But Southgate doesn't bring Kane off, and then you're relying on it going late. I think if Toney starts, we have a better chance of winning in 90 minutes. I think if Kane starts, okay, maybe it's better in the long run because you can bring Toney on and change the game a bit. But Kane's just brought nothing to this England team.
In the last 50 minutes or the last hour, there's been reports that Luke Shaw is expected to start on the bench with Trippier keeping the place.
Fucking hell, Adam.
He's looking to go 60 minutes 0-0. That's what he wants. 60
That's
minutes
crazy.
and nick it and smash and grabbing it. 65 minutes.
I've been blessed to do this show 3 times now. I think every time I've been on it, you've told me that. You've told me Trippier's playing left back and it's ruined my mood. Right there. You've gone, I've seen reports.
You're blaming me.
Yeah.
Don't shoot the
Stop
messenger,
giving the
bro.
bad news,
Southgate's
man.
fault.
Stop
Not
giving me
wearing
the
a
bad
fucking
news.
waistcoat, am I? Anyway, boys,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, Miles. Been an absolute pleasure. Mileage UK.
Come on, always.
Thank you to John for joining us. JCC, well to JCC, upon everything.
Yes, bro.
Thank you very
for
much.
having
And
me.
of course, myself and Buvey, thank you all for watching. Make sure you're keeping it locked. We will be live for tomorrow's game, 7:30 p.m. UK time. We'll be live from, so make sure you're joining us for that. Now it is time for us to go to the pub. See you later.